What up? What up?
It's okay if you don't do the intro the way you did it last week because sometimes the way when you just bring it up in the middle of the show, it hits too.
You like that? That feels bootleg.
Do whatever.
I want Paramount Plus to be able to call us and be like, "Yo, we want y'all as you are. Don't change a thing." You know what I mean? I want HBO Max to be like, "Yeah, man, they ready." You know what I mean? They don't need nothing other than a little, some microphone tweaking here and there, and a little, some audio help. But other than that, yeah. But anyway, you know what? You messed up my whole chain. Man, whatever, man. I'm finna do this the way I intended on. Man, whatever. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Oh my God. All right, whatever, man.
This is Thugnificent telling everybody to tune in to New Blurred Order, my nigga. The best podcast on the planet Earth, nigga.
All right, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, because we got folks all over the whole world, Craig. Security of the world, what's happening? It's your favorite Blurred Click, ready to talk blurred shit, and there is plenty to discuss this morning. Of course, if you are watching on the YouTubes or on our website, newblurredorder.com/live, you see on the screen, there is a topic that we must discuss, but before we get into that, there's other things going on as well that we might talk about as well, so don't go nowhere. This might be in the second hour, maybe the first, who knows? But did you know that Steven Spielberg actually was trying to at least participate in the direction of the Call of Duty movie, and Activision was like, nah, on some Rebel Ridge. We'll talk about what it is, what that may have inspired that decision. Your boy Gambit is out here wilding and just talking about the Screamers and how they effed up the industry. Is this true? Do we agree? Is he wilding or is he actually making sense? Rumor section. A rumor of them spreading that they may replace Brie Larson. Now, we've also been informed that Brie has more movies left on her contract, so this may or may not be false. Don't go giving this out as factual, but rumor-wise, let's discuss. Also, looks like your Tomb Raider is finally set in action, and they're going to start production with Sansa at the lead. And one of us, I won't say who, may or may not have done karaoke with Sansa at some point in time in our lives. We won't reveal who that is until later on in the show, but for right now, know that this is news. So, we got the homies right here, man. It's each and every last one of us. I just want to say, what's going on, beautiful black people? And what's going on, beautiful people?
Hi. Good morning.
All of that good stuff, man. Let's just go ahead and go and say everything. I already did the intro, so let's get right on into the Justice League. So, Street Fighter is now supposed to be something we take seriously. But I beg of thee that are watching, how can I take this serious? If I'm being honest, when they done put 50 Cent as Balrog, when they got Jason Momoa as Blanca, when they got Andre, what's his name?
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre as dude who I look. I'm just gonna say it. You know what? Before I give my opinions,
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
The fuck?
Well, hold on now. Not before we go up on Andrew. Now that's not, I calm down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just playing. Maybe not.
I was going to say, like, I'm going to just do this the whole time. I'm going to just do this.
Oh, okay. I mean, there was a time, a long time ago, before Andrew Schultz became involved in defending the degradation of Black women, where I actually had a fairly decent relationship. I mean, there was a time where I would have even said, he might have even told you that I taught him everything that the boy knows.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. It really means the world to me, what you taught me, dude. And things are really working out. And I know I said that I was going to give you 10%, but I lied about that. And
yeah, that's what he does. He lies about things. Give you my 10%. It's all good, man. I'm gonna find you on the red carpet. So let's just keep it there. But for right now, yeah, man, there's a whole cast that's got people up in an uproar. I am not going to lie, guys. This does not encourage me. I'm a Street Fighter fan. I'm a big Blanca player. Ryu, Ken, Blanca. Those are my guys. Dowsum every now and then if I knew I could beat the person. But when I see this cast of so many people all fit within this movie, it just gives me a little bit of PTSD from the last movie that didn't do as well. Am I the only one? Anybody else out there share the same fear? Or are y'all just geeked? Are y'all excited? Are y'all on board? Like, hell no, what are you talking about, bruh? This looks like it's going to be what we've been waiting for. I mean, does anybody have any opinion on this? Don't let me be the only one that has anything to say.
I mean, I'll play the game again. I'll play the game.
That leads me to believe you're not necessarily interested in the theatrical production, lady. Art thou not interested in seeing all of these characters do whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing on screen? No, that don't interest you at all?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna let somebody else talk. Please talk. Nah, bruh. I'm good. Like, yeah, like even if I didn't see the original bad one, I'm not invested in climbing over people to get to go see this movie. I mean, I'll listen to what anybody else has to say that are like super Street Fighter fans, but no.
I'm with you. That's a good point to make. Maybe I haven't been. I mean, unfortunately, yes. Ty, please chime in. Unfortunately, I feel like I just may have been permanently jaded from fight movies because they have yet to, with the exception of a morsel of the last Mortal Kombat movie on Max, the overwhelming majority of fighting movies that have been put into live action adaptations have not panned out. Period. It just has not happened. Now, the sample size is small. We got Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Street Fighter. All right. And other than that, that's pretty much it as far as I can think, until they start making like Bad Boys, Bad Dudes, the movie Renegade, Double Dragon, the movies. We haven't seen anything like that.
So. They made Double Dragon. There was a Double Dragon movie. I think, wasn't it in the 80s or something like that?
Yeah, they did.
Some sort of Double Dragon.
But it wasn't good enough to.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. Yeah, that's probably a bad. Yeah, probably should. Yeah.
It's in 1994.
Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you this. Thank you, Yes, with the good Google. What's up, Ty? I mean, what is your first, when you first see this cast, when you're looking at the screen and you're seeing these people, what is the first thing that's coming to your mind? Like, what are you thinking? Do you think, oh shit? Are you thinking, what literally, guys, is your first instinct to say out your mouth? What's the first thing you want to say?
Well, the first thing I want to say is I'm not looking forward to this movie. Would I still watch it and check it out? Absolutely. What does give me a very, very, very tiny bit of
hope.
I think is the fact that the core of the Street Fighter movies, or the core of the Street Fighter game, is being played by real actors. The core. Like, so you got Chun-Li, you got Ryu and Ken, you got Blanca, you got Zangief, you got who else was the Guile, right?
Yeah, you got Guile. Mm-hmm.
And then you got an assortment. Then you have the assortment of side characters that are played by everybody and their mama. But the core of the movie, from what I can see so far, is the core members are being played by real actors. So maybe, I mean, Andrew Koji, we've seen him be successful on screen. He's played in one of our favorite shows on Max. The
Warrior.
Yes,
Or
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. That's really the only Andrew Koji property that I'm like I can co-sign. I'll be like, yeah, he was good in that. But yeah, that's that. I think that's it. I think the core of this movie are actual actors. All of the other people, you know, I mean, you can even give 50. 50 is acted at this point, so you can even give 50. You know, his flowers. And he's been in a lot of different stuff. I mean, he did well in the power shows and his own stuff. So, you know, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I can give it. Is that the core is real actors.
What's the storyline?
Yo, hold up.
Thank you.
Wait,
What are we here for? What's going on?
I'd love to get to that. That's a good question. Yes, I just wanted before we move. What do you call the other actors, Ty? If there's real actors, what are the other actors?
That's a good question.
I can't even call it. I would say they are the bland sides. If that makes like they, I can't, the bland side, no seasoning, just out the box into the pot and on your plate.
Boiled potatoes.
Listen. I mean, you might get a little bit of mashed, but that's about it. You're not getting any salt, no butter.
Did you say they're like grits or mashed potatoes?
I mean, I feel like if it's lightly mashed, it's just clumps. It's just
oh my god! Yo,
it's a clump match.
Please direct hate mail to @bad Ty Bricks. Ty Bricks' comments do not necessarily represent the comments of the entire panel of the New Blurred Order. Yeah, man, dude called them side orders.
Yeah.
He's calling this dude a box of fries. He's like literally the WWE like a world heavyweight. Like he holds the belt. He just called him a side order of waffle fries from Chick-fil-A with Polynesian sauce. Like, I don't know if that's fair, but hey, we all have an opinion. Yes, I like the point that you was coming at where you were saying, like, what is the plot line? Is that the first thing you thought? Like, same question to you. What goes through your mind when you see this announcement made, period, anyway?
What are we watching here? Okay, I get we have a certain, cast, but what are we watching? Like, what am I signing up for? Is this going to be like an hour, 2 hours? Like what, you know what I'm saying? How much time am I going to devote to watching what is going on the screen? And what are they doing? Like, are we hanging out? Are we going to like fight a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Is there going to be like some kind of love interest going on with somebody? And like, you know what I'm saying? Is this like a Princess Peach Bowser situation? Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like
I have an answer if you'd like it.
Okay.
As per the Hollywood Reporter, here's the new log line. Set in 1993, estranged Street Fighters Ryu and Ken Masters, are thrown back into combat when the mysterious Chun-Li recruits them for the next World Warrior tournament. A brutal clash of fist, fate, and fury. But behind this battle royale lies a deadly conspiracy that forces them to face off against each other and the demons of their pasts. And if they don't, it's game over.
That was really good. That was really good, Karen.
That was really good.
Man. That was a good reading, man. You missed your calling. Well, maybe you still got it.
Oh no, it's still there. I'm cooking. Hold on.
Okay, we right here waiting to eat up, man. Come on. Now check it.
I ain't gonna watch this though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna run to the theater to see it. That's what's gonna happen with me. This is gonna be like a free matinee movie. Oh shit, it's free in the summer, in the morning. It's gonna come on. And also, I think if I'm not mistaken, I read that it won't take long to get to streaming. I think they made a deal with Paramount, if I'm not mistaken. And am I right? Am I right about that? I think they made some sort of deal with Paramount where it's not going to necessarily be. It's coming out in theaters in October, but it probably will be November, December when we see it on like Paramount Plus or something like that. So hey, feel free to fact check me on that if I'm wrong. But I in my morning paper read, I could have swore I saw something like that in the sections, but I could be wrong. Real quick, shout out to the IG commenters. I see y'all over there. What's going on? Come on over to the neighborhood. Jump in the pool. We in the YouTube pool. You ain't go, this IG pool. There's, been kids in there. You know what I'm saying? And there's ink in there. You know what I'm saying? You want to come over here to the grown pool in YouTube? Cause yeah, man. So I see you commenting. I can't keep looking over there because it's different things and all that. So come this way so I can pay more attention. It's just weird the way our little thing has it set up. So let's do this real quick, man. Let's kind of evaluate piece by piece who it is and whether or not we approve of these characters in this Street Fighter. Now, before I do this, you guys did all play Street Fighter, right? I'm not the only one on here that plays Street Fighter. I mean, yes, all right, there was this game called Street Fighter. Back in the day, you used to have to go to the boat. You had to go through the bowling alley.
In the olden times.
And you had to get the quarter in. And there was a thing called a joystick, and you had to push the buttons. And you'd be like, and then the down forward, the down forward was a lot different, because you had to like this, you couldn't do it with your thumb, you had to like this, you know what I'm saying? And so and then so all of us Street Fighter players, you've all played it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You went to a house that I even like made sure there was an arcade in the house. Don't play games.
We'll get into that. We will reveal those things, and we did tease
Street Fighter before Mortal Kombat. Didn't Street Fighter come out?
Way before Mortal Kombat. But we'll talk about the metamorphosis, shall you, if you will, or the trip over to the violent side, which I had not gone back from. I ain't gonna lie. But Lady Mandalore, Kira. Mi amiga. Which character was your favorite back in the day?
I'm gonna say it was foreshadowing. Blanca was my guy.
Oh, really? Oh, yes. Surprise!
Blanca was my guy.
Blanca was your guy. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you, Kira, because Blanca was my dude too. I used to use Blanca. Yeah. Blanca was that guy. Me personally, I liked because he didn't have the moves that required you to do the down forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you would just hold back forward.
Back it up a little bit. Pop. You go
Right. All right. Ty, did you have a favorite character, fam?
I actually had two that I used, and that was Ryu and Guile. Ryu always had the Chuck Jugen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Guile always had the little Sonic boom.
Sonic boom.
Yeah, so if you was good like I was, you could throw them up and down. So you'll throw the Sonic boom, and like you couldn't dodge it. You couldn't dodge it. And then what I would do is I'd do it until you were trapped in the corner, and then I would cyclone kick you to death. I would like that cyclone kick, the Sonic kick, yeah. I would Sonic kick you to death, and that shit would take half your life. You would kick somebody with the Sonic kick, and it would take half their life away. So yeah. Those were my dudes.
Yeah.
Those were my
no. Triggered. Fucking triggered.
Yo, Guile is all them freaking moves, and he couldn't walk. He had to jump. Yeah, remember he used to like Popeye move towards you. He could like jump. He couldn't just walk.
Like a half.
Right. Yes, did you have a favorite character?
Yeah, mine was Chun-Li.
Oh, surprise.
I mean, yes.
Surprise.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I'd be kicking ass with Chun-Li. It's the small ones you got to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? They pack much.
Okay. So you used to yap.
Oh yeah. I would. Oh my gosh. My brother and cousin would literally be so annoyed because they'd be like, "Can you stop? Can I?" I was a dirty fighter too. I recognize real bad Ty. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I couldn't stand Chun-Li. like, bitch, if you don't get your ass up the ceiling,
Oh,
we having a
dude.
fight on the whole. It's a street fighter, not ceiling fighter. If you don't get your ass down from up there spinning my
that
ass,
leg would be kicking. You'd be knocked out.
yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I like Chun-Li. I like fighting against her because their fireball only went half the screen. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out a little while later. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, go ahead, put your little fireball. I ain't scared. I'm gonna just stay on this side of the screen. All right. When you ready to come over this way,
What you mean?
all right, well, whatever. All right, so since we do have favorite characters, let us go ahead and give our honest opinions on the record about these cast members that have been summoned to play the characters of our quote unquote favorite, so to speak, movie, game, or I don't know what you understand what I'm trying to say. By the way, is it just me or does old boy look like DeRusso a little bit? Old boy at the very far end over by our logo.
The one that plays Zangief. The one that plays Zangief.
Yeah, he look like DeRusso, don't he?
He does,
look
yeah.
like DeRusso.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hold on, let me go ahead and welcome Ant in on the chat. Ant then just popped up in here. What's going on, Ant Man? The Ant Man's in the building. You all right? Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Oh, my bad.
I'm on mute.
He was eating.
No, you good.
Nah, I was just having a crazy morning. I was sitting here and I was like, I have a choice. Either I could steal Vince's segment and give y'all Anthony live from the pot, or I could just and I was like, I'm gonna spare y'all. This is Vince's thing. So I decided to show up at the right time. I'm here now.
No, man, we still got time. Hold on. Let's talk about right. Let's get us started right. Ladies and gentlemen, reporting live from the pot. This morning we've got none other than the one and only Anthony from the movie blog. What does he have to say from the pot?
Sitting here dropping bombs, leaving in my wake. Nah.
Speaking of bombs, bro, we was talking about Street Fighter. I don't know if it's gonna do well or not. We've already got one member of our panel who has said that they will not watch it.
Not watching it at all.
Will not watch it.
What?
I'm good.
So
I'm good.
I'm curious. So I'm curious, since you were from the pot, what have you to say? Two questions for you. Two questions just to catch you up to speed, bro. First question is, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you see this cast? Like literally, like what are the first few words that come to your mind? It's either
nobody wants to hear what I have to say because I'm sitting here and I be getting caught up in the side shit. Like I be sitting here and I'm like, wait. When is race swapping okay? This one is okay. This one is cool. Cammy could be Cammy could be Indian now instead of a British white woman. That's what we doing. Nobody's upset.
Come on, bro.
I didn't know. I listen. Akuma is an Italian Samoan man.
Yep.
No, and I get flamed if I get questioned if I question this man's aura. So I leave it alone. Nobody wants to hear from me on this topic. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, yo, do you know where you at? Come on, you better speak. You better preach. Come on to the pulpit, man. What are you talking about?
I just want to know the rules. What are the rules about race swapping? Can we race swap black people and the white people and not get upset? Can we introduce Riri Williams without comparing her to a Tony Stark replacement? Can we have an Italian Samoan man play a traditionally Japanese man and it be okay? I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore. Somebody explain it to me, please. That's all I want. Comments, please. Y'all in the comments. Yeah. I see y'all. I need y'all to chime up. I see you, Gothic Chica. Let me know when is it okay?
Yo, okay. Talk about the fire, man. All right, listen. I'll tell you what. We obviously know the answer to the question is it depends on what you pass as, right? We literally sat here and watched. I know that we don't always take the genres as the same, but we literally watched them race swap Joel in Last of Us. I mean, Joel is literally a Latino. His brother is Latino, even though we still talk like this. We talk like this. We're going up to Seattle.
He's Chilean.
Nobody. Why? Because how do they appear? Does that mess with your childhood? And I think that's a lot to do with it. I ain't gonna lie. That is a very good point. I had not thought about that. Cammy was British. Like she literally wore
A British.
Right.
She was a
Yeah,
soldier.
right.
She was a soldier in the British Army. She wore the beret and everything.
Yep.
So
Ooh-wee, not the flame starters this morning, but okay. Did you have any other fires to start this morning, sir?
I mean,
Can I add?
Listen.
Can I maybe add a little something?
Please.
Where's the young lady from that's playing Cammy?
let's look her up.
Where is she from? Like what ethnicity, country does she hail from? Is she Indian?
The one that's playing Cammy.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Get to work. Yes, folks.
I'm trying to find it. So here's my real point. If she's part of the British army or whatever, she still kind of could be. The controversial thing is if she's a British citizen or part of Mel Johnson. I don't know where you from, baby
Mel
girl. I
Johnson.
apologize. But if you are
Thailand.
part
She's
of the
Thailand.
She's from
the
Thailand.
Brits ran. Did
She's
the
from
Brits
Thailand.
run through Thailand with something fierce?
Born in Bangkok.
Okay.
Didn't they? You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going, right? You see where I'm going a little bit?
Okay.
British imperialism on its way. I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to claim people, then you know, all people
Hey,
is people, right?
This
They all
somehow,
are people.
for some reason, I feel like Cheeks of War fits into this narrative, but that's for a little bit later on down the line. Cheeks of War, another project with your boy Jason Momoa. If you like Cheeks, especially Jason's, then that's the movie. That's the show for you. Sending love for Cheeks. There's the cheek love out there, man. Just go ahead and take a little bit of that right now. There's the thing. Waist swapping, I've noticed, is only a thing, and when it I'm gonna say only a thing, but it seems to be more of a thing when it's impacting extremely popular characters from people's childhoods. We're literally in season 3 of Foundation, which is based on a book in which Kira, correct me if I'm wrong, originally the role of Gail Dornick is a white male, right? We saw no. Go ahead.
I didn't read it yet. I'm not finished. I didn't read it yet. Don't put me on the spot like that. Wait, hold on. I know I read a lot of shit, but I missed it.
I retract the statement. All right. Well, anyway, Ant can confirm. But where's the backlash? None. Why? Because folks wasn't being read this book in their childhood. They didn't see a cartoon about Foundation when they were growing up. There was no white warrior for them to be on. So, hey, it's up for grabs. And so that, I think, and also, you really want to make the anti-woke crowd get their panties in a bunch? Make Ryu a dark-skinned Asian man. Don't even make him black. Just make him dark. You know what I'm saying? Make Ken a black man. Oh, they're gonna lose their shit. Cammy, like Ty described her, she's basically rice on the side. You know what I mean? No butter, no salt. Just straight up, just instant rice. And so they're like, we really care? I'm not dying on the hill of Cammy. I ain't even know how to use her. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know, Ty. Ty, come on, man, help me. I don't know if it's making any sense.
I'm just gonna say this, man. If I'm being all the way 100, this whole movie is a TV dinner. So it's not like the idea. Like, these are such meaningless characters. Like, yeah, we all played Street Fighter. We all played it, and we enjoyed it for what it was. But then they made a movie, and they ruined it for us. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, the movie was so bad. The movie was so bad. I don't think you can even bounce back from that. I think they should have let that just die and just go put flowers on the grave from time to time. But you didn't have to come and put us all on and be like, look, I want to memorialize the memory of Street Fighter in a way that the new generation is now knowing what's up with this property. The new generation didn't ask for this property. Like, nobody was like, yo, I can't wait till the next Street Fighter movie. No. Like, they're trying to capitalize off momentum that was never built There's no momentum. Like they're over here like, well, Mortal Kombat had a little bit of success, a little bit. And like, and you see they're trying again. They won't stop either. There's a lot of toxic, movie writing going on over here. And I'm like, what's going on right now? Like nobody cares. So to the point of, that Ant made of, why is it okay for this? Because nobody's checking on this. Nobody cares. Like if they would have made Ryu green and they would have, then nobody would have, they'd have been like, oh, they doing something different. At least they trying. You know what I mean? Like, so it like that's where we're at with Street Fighter. Like, and Jason Momoa, the fact that Jason Momoa is a part of this too, like I'm like, Jason, like I'll take this from my man Denzel. All money ain't good money. Okay, all money, and like you gotta understand some things don't attach yourself to, because when that shit goes down, guess what? You going down with it, and this may very well be a tragic Titanic. This.
Oh yeah, Yazzie, please. What's up?
Based on what Lady Mandalore said, that from the synopsis of the storyline, it sounds like it's going to be Mortal Kombat based, mixed in with a little bit of Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, surprise, celebrity deathmatch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys watch season, that's what it was giving to me when you were reading it. Like, I was literally thinking, like, wow, so they just literally took two prominent storylines from the 90s they knew worked, and they're like, let's make a baby and see how great it's gonna be.
We're good. Let's just do it. It's not hard.
Put some people we know in there, and they're just gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Let's just do it. Let's headline it right now. Let's sign this contract.
Everybody else does it. It should be easy, right? It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. We can just do it all the time. Just throw some money at it. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Oh my God. We're so tired of video game movie collages where they just put a bunch of faces on a screen and say people gonna buy the product. And I'm gonna say this, and I've said this before, and this is me being a little redundant, but I'm just gonna come out and keep it 100%. This is where you guys go wrong with fighting movies, and this is why fighting movies will continue to fail until you recognize the fact that you are overstretching. That's not the word I was looking for.
Saturating.
You're overwhelming. Don't ask what I was watching before I came on the show.
You got it.
You're overwhelming the bandwidth of this product. All right? You're overwhelming the bandwidth. Look at the number of characters on this screen. Look at all these characters. You really would expect us to absorb any type of feeling towards any of these characters in a 2-hour block? Is that, and now you're giving them names of actors of which we're familiar, some of which we're even fond of, and we're supposed to really truly become invested within a 2-hour block with all of these beloved characters from our past. Are we serious?
I mean, y'all did it for Endgame. Y'all did it for the Justice League.
Let me interrupt.
You did it for all of these different properties. Why couldn't we do it? Y'all liked it like that, right?
This is a great. I'm glad you brought that up, Lady Kira, because guess what Endgame had? A bunch of movies that led up to Endgame. They had a bunch of shows, even comic books, cartoons, a whole pathway that led to the ultimate collection that Endgame was. What we have here is a bunch of niggas that got hired to play on the set, because there is no source material for Street Fighter. There's not a Street Fighter comic book, movies. They can make up whatever the fuck they want, and they choose to make it about Karate Kid. Oh, there's a tournament. Come on, man. Like, give me a break. Like, I just think that they need to accept the fact that this is an 8 to 10 episode show and not a movie. Stop trying to force us to absorb all of these characters within a 2-hour frame. That is why it fails, in my opinion, because each of them has been given a role of which needs to be fleshed out, and we cannot flesh them out and make Ken and Ryu and Blanca and Guile and Ryu and Cammy and Chun-Li all the main character of this movie and expect us to walk away all happy with what it is that they've given us. Oh damn! I thought Lexi was just
I got a question.
I was like, damn! I stopped her. All right, man. So what you got to say about that, lady? Huh? Exactly. That's what I thought. So next time when
Am I having a stroke? Is it me?
I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing around, lady. But she's gonna come back and cuss me the fuck out, boy. But I do have to stand on that. I do got to stand on that business, though, man. Like, it is enough of trying to make. It's the same reason why we did not get a live action Super Mario Brothers, because they realized that shit don't necessarily work, or if it does work, it's going to require more than just John Leguizamo and Dennis Hopper as Koopa for us to make it happen. You can't just hire stars and expect them to take the place of good content. That's not the way it works. And I just don't think you can give us good content when we've had years of learning the backgrounds of Blanca from Brazil, Guile from USA, of Bison from Thailand. We've learned all these characters. Now we want to know more about them, but we cannot learn more about them if their plot lines are all split between a 2-hour movie. That's just so I just think it's destined to fail unless hear me out. And this could be where it actually makes a little bit of sense. Unless this is all being set up for the purpose of actually starting that franchise. And in that case, it might make some sense.
Why would you start a movie before before like a series or something? Why would you just out of nowhere like, oh, hey, by the way, all these characters are going to be...
Okay, I'd like to as Exhibit A, present to you all a movie called Suicide Squad. All right? In Suicide Squad, which was a movie that nobody was asking for. Nobody was asking for Suicide Squad. All right? But out of Suicide Squad, we walked away with Peacemaker. All right? Now we got a whole new cast of characters. And in Peacemaker, it's now functioning as a catalyst for all the other universes that the DCU is trying to embed into their little, their new universe. So all I'm saying is that if the end of this movie does not end definitively, if characters are left alive, next thing you know, we might see a 4 to 8 miniseries that only involves Chun-Li, or a Ken and Ryu series. That would make sense to me. But just giving us movie after movie, it just feels like Todd described it, is literally a cash grab. Lady, your face doesn't agree with me.
Yeah, nah, bro. No, this don't make sense. DC was a much more well-known universe. You could pull a built-in audience from. Street Fighter today, you're getting people maybe in our age demographic to maybe go see this without, smoking something. But ultimately, this is not a movie that you try to do that. Listen, look, if I go to see this shit, I'm going on something. I would like to thoroughly enjoy my Tahiti giggles when I watch this movie. I don't think this is that though. I don't think this is going to be that. I think this movie is meant to be a good time. It's a good time for the people to get a check. It's a good time for the people that ain't got shit else to do on a weekend. I think this is just a good time for the actors to go and film, I don't know. Don't make that face, Aunt. Look, listen, I'm trying to make something good out of this whole situation.
This little tic-tac-toe right here, right? We always, is it this? Okay, yeah. This little tic-tac-toe right here, we was all kind of a good time, not for that many millions. You know what I'm saying? Good time. What were you? Yes. I'm sorry, lady. I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, I'm good. I'm done.
Yes. What were you thinking when you were shaking your head? And then, Ant, if you could follow up.
This is not a movie to watch a good time. Like, if I want a good time, this is the last movie I'm fucking thinking about. Like, this movie may have been a good time. Like, if they would have came out with this idea and like did it when the Avengers kind of came out, you know what I'm saying? Because we were kind of in like limbo and we were looking for something that, was like action and, superheroes and something to connect us to our nerdy side. So that would have been better. But I feel like this is not a good time. If I want to watch a movie for a good time, I might watch like Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like just this is one of those movies where like I'm doing shit and I really need to focus and I need something in the background to listen to, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not going to be focused on so that I can be focused, you know, my ADHD on what I'm actually working on. This is one of those movies. And then you like glance every once in a while, like, oh, let me, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching at some point? What is this movie? I think that's what I was.
Yes, she's comparing Street Fighter to like the Weather Channel. she's making it feel like it's
or like watching the news in Florida. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying?
We get it. Yeah, crazy meth addict. Yeah, alligator in the street. Yeah, we get it. Same news every day. Ed, what's going on with you, man? What are your feelings, man? I saw you had some emotions about this too, fam.
First off, you've been slapping all morning with your ideas. Like I already got the comments in the frenzy with your Foundation cartoon. And now you dropping this potential for a Street Fighter television series. And that resonates with me way more. Like if they had taken the time to give each character an episode to give their backstory, one episode on 50 Cent, one episode on Cody Rhodes, one episode on Roman Reigns, and then we see them come together in like the last 3 episodes to try to avenge or something, that would have been fire for me. I would have been cool with that. But I'm looking at who's involved because I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, we keep focusing on who's cast. Who the fuck is directing this movie? Who's writing this movie? I never heard anything about it. So now I'm looking it up and I'm like, yo, it's being directed by this dude called Kitao Sakurai. He's my age. I ain't never heard of him. He's my age. He's known for directing the 2021 Netflix film Bad Trip. And that was starring Eric Andre, who's also present here, and Lil Howery. Now, the good news is that they had the music by Ludwig in that film. I don't know how they got him, but that's his claim to fame.
Okay.
You look back, besides that, he did like a little crime thriller, and now he's doing a martial arts movie. I'm not saying he can't do it. We done saw the Russos go from Arrested Development to Avengers Endgame. So there's potential there. I'm just saying it's looking questionable. Like, how did they land on this? Who brought this to place? And why is Eric Andre the common denominator?
Yeah. You get the feeling that Eric Andre was like, dude, you know what we should do, man? We should totally make a Street Fighter movie, bro. Like, it'd be so cool, man. It's like,
Mortal Kombat.
You know, I can probably do that. Like, dude, I'm telling you, you'd be fucking awesome at it, man. We freaking already did. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I know Eric Andre is, for lack of a better word, eccentric. But I do like out of the box dudes. That's the thing. I mean, he's a little far out the box. But Ty, you had something, and then Kira, looks like you had a comment as well. It looks like Ty, you've been holding on to something for a little while.
Yeah, I just, because the more and more I'm watching these cast members, I'm realizing how many wrestlers we have on here, and it's just starting to really start to feel like a WWE production. But I was listening to Yaz, and I was like, you know, she was talking about how it's not a good time. I think in terms of a date night with your significant other, this is the perfect date night, especially if you're young and you're still adventurous. This movie theater will be probably empty. You have your choice of wherever you want to sit, and nobody's gonna be talking. You know what I mean? Like there's so many things. Listen, if ever there was a movie to Netflix and chill, this is the movie to Netflix and chill. Because immediately once this movie comes on, her attention is going to be on you. Your attention is going to be on her. The movie's just going to play in the background. I think that the more and more I'm hearing from you guys, this sounds like it's more of a comedy. It's meant for comedy. Like I couldn't take it serious at first, and now the more and more I'm hearing about it, the less and less serious I feel like I can take it. So at this point, whether they did a series, I think it doesn't even matter at this point, because again, Nobody asked for Street Fighter. Nobody like this isn't like you know, a One Punch Man or you know, that people have been clamoring about for years to do a live action One Punch Man. This is not what is the joint that she's gonna kill me for this. Bree had me wanting to watch. She wanted me to watch what is that? I can't even think of the name right now, and I've even watched the shit. Now I can't even think of the name. But that was that. You know, those things have, you know, a whole series dedicated to it, seasons on seasons of content. There is none of this with Street Fighter. Like Street Fighter, I think had a cartoon at one point, and had the movie, obviously. But there's nothing. Nobody cares about this, man. I don't even know why we still spending time on this. 45 minutes talking about something none of us care about.
Oh, come on. Well, listen. We may not care about the movie, but it is news. I mean, the fact that they are putting so much effort into trying to garner interest in something that is really not necessarily as interesting as they think it may be, and have seemed to be approaching it with the complete wrong way about it. Look, when we talked about the Mortal Kombat release, there was a lot. We didn't have the same. We have a little bit more, even though I still feel the same way. In fact, if you go back and watch that episode, I said the same thing. Like, look, stop trying to make a fighting movie into a movie. Like, make it's a show. Like, just realize that's what it is. All right. You cannot make a fight. It just doesn't work with this many characters. It just doesn't. Okay. So, but at the same time, we were excited.
You can make that, and you can make a fighting movie. It's just not now in terms of because Ninja Assassin was one of the best fighting movies I've ever seen.
Yes, it was. Oh my God!
Stop it! Don't cross the streams. I'm not talking about ninja movies and movies where there's a hero. I'm talking about movies that are based on video games in which there's a cast of characters where they're fighting, where you have the option to choose. Like, you cannot take Samurai Show. Well, let me not say Samurai. Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, those two in particular, are extremely volatile projects because of the familiarity that the public at large has of each character, because of the level of bond that they quote unquote have developed. You know, like you said, Guile. She said Chun-Li. She said she said Blanca. I still think it might be Jason Momoa inspired, but that's a whole other subject. But
it's not. Bullshit.
All right, cool. Hey, you say what you said. You stick with it. You on record. But my whole thing is like, because we have this level of familiarity, they're stepping into a bit of a minefield because we have expectations for them. And if you're going to actually give us anything that has to do with those expectations, we just don't expect it to be squeezed into 180 or 90 minutes. Yes.
To me, this is similar if they would just come out like and release, hey, we're making a Soul Calibur movie. Who the fuck cares? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a game.
Whoa, holy shit.
Like, it's a game we played. You know what I mean? Like, it's a game we played back when we were younger. Has no significance right now. Like, there's nothing new bringing it to, like, make, you know what I'm saying, kids from, you know, that are now kids, you know what I'm saying, enjoy or understand it. Because, like, unless their parents or, you know what I'm saying, a sibling introduced them to these games, that's not something they would know. You know what I'm saying? So they're really honestly depending on a certain generation, really, you know what I'm saying, to bring in money for this, which is not really smart because there's only going to be so many people who are going to be excited to go and actually see this, one, spend money, two, and then three, not wait for it to come out and be free. Like, I'm just saying, I'm one of those people. I'm going to wait for it to come out and be free.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, it's all about timing. It's all about execution. And it's all about what you're bringing to the table. This isn't something we're all like, yay, we're so excited. This is something we're on Reddit talking about. What are they thinking? God, this is trash. Like, I mean, and they're it's not like they're not going to accept this because this is one of those things where you're chilling and, like you guys said, you're chilling, you're hanging out with the boys, you know, you're in happy times, you know, you're kicking back and you're on the high notes thinking about, like, dude, you know, it'd be so cool if we made a movie. and if like, what if like Jason Momoa played Blanca. Bro,
Yeah,
that's
that's my thing.
next level shit right there. I'm just saying, this is no. I'm not excited for this.
And
I blame Mario Brothers. This is all the fault of the Mario Brothers movie. Nah, seriously, because like when you look at it, Mario Brothers came in, didn't have like a whole lot of expectations from people, and then it made what, like $1 billion in the box office. Now all of a sudden, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out. Now all of a sudden, we got a new Resident Evil movie coming out. Now all of a sudden, we got the Street Fighter movie coming out. Whenever this happens, we see it all the time. Marvel had a successful movie. Now we got a Bloodshot movie starring Vin Diesel, right? Like everybody's coming out the woodwork trying to see if they can follow in the footsteps of whoever was successful. The Mario Brothers movie was successful. I blame the Mario Brothers movie. This shit is their fault.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody go to somebody please Google and tell me what came first, the Mario movie or the Mortal Kombat re-release?
The new Mario movie, the animated one, I mean.
The new animated movie, it came out before
2023.
Yeah, that came out in 2023. So is the Mortal Kombat movie came out before that.
So is that theory, does that really hold water?
So the new Mortal Kombat movie, the first one came out in 2021.
It came out during COVID when nobody was going to theaters. It didn't make no money in the box office. It made all of its interest on streaming. So the fact that it's getting a sequel is going to be their real test. Put it out, and now a whole bunch of other video game movies are coming out.
And I think that's Dan's point, if I'm not mistaken, is that he's talking about the success of the Mario movie. You're talking about which came out first, like, you know, as though that would dictate the response with the Street Fighter movie. Like Mortal Kombat has been, you know, that property been, you know, the original came out, I don't know what, in 90 something. It
was like 91, I believe.
Yeah, 91. So it's not about, listen, he's absolutely right that when it comes down to it, studios see success in certain properties, especially when it comes to gaming properties. One Piece had success, you know, as a series, going live action, you know, the what's his name, Renoro Kiruki or whatever that dude, that
Rory Kenshin.
Yeah, Rory Kenshin. They had success. They had success with the live actions. So, like, when it comes down to the games and everything like that, when they see that, then they're like, "Oh, okay, we could potentially do that." But I'm with Yaz. This sounds like me and you just getting some really good medication and taking it and just and blurting stuff out into the ethos. And then one day you bump into the people that you were talking about, like, yo, my homeboy the other day, we was wasted, bro. And we was like, yo, wouldn't it be dope to make and then you get people like Jason Momoa, like, yo, dude, I would so play Blanca. Look, and sign me up. Look, when you just call my agent, look, I'm there. And then you get people like 50, who 50 for those who didn't know did amateur box. He was an amateur boxer. He had his son boxes. You know what I'm saying? So he's into boxing. So Balrog fits 50 100%. You know what I'm saying? But it like, again, nobody cares about nothing. You know, I'm not gonna stop saying that because again, we're going into 53 minutes of talking about this shit. And I'm like, why are we still talking about this shit? There's stuff to move on to. Let's do that. Because nobody cares about this, man.
You don't care about it.
Stop.
Oh, all right.
You're going to try to make us care about it. You've been talking about it.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. Thank you. It's not happening, Vince.
All right. I mean, listen, it's new. I feel the same way y'all do. Y'all making it seem like I'm the one here trying to sing the praise of Street Fighter. I started this off by saying, why are y'all doing this? And yeah, if anything, all right. So we can move on then. We can move on. But I did want to do. Can we do two things real quick before we move on? Just real quick before we move on. Can we at least get really quick ratings of the casts and the casting selections done for these characters? Just a quick yes or no. Yes or no? Just real quick, because I think that this is interesting. All right, so we've got Curtis Jackson. Yes or no? Ty seems to have said yes.
Fine.
Nope.
Fine.
Where's my book? Fine. So we got yay or nay, Curtis Jackson. TJ. No, we got no for yes. We got no. We got 1, 2 out of. I got.
You know who
I
would
got
have been better? You know who would have been better in my opinion? Mustafa.
Isaiah Mustafa.
Oh yeah. You know
Mustafa
what?
would have been better. Like I don't know why.
Yeah,
they chose
Mustafa Shakir. Shakir.
He's got every. What's the voice? I mean, I'm just saying. Like it's just.
You know what? I co-sign that. Yes, I co-sign that. I mean, obviously, they wanted 50's followers and his fandom to come to the movies.
When has 50 made music?
I mean, come on now.
But,
All y'all were like,
but power. But power.
Okay, that's true. You're right. That's true. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
He's even got vitamin water followers. What do you? like 50. Okay, so we're not sold on 50 as Balrog. What about Gal? Is this a good casting? No, we're not liking this. Nope, nobody. Oh wow, I thought this brings the WWE to the yard.
Look like this. That's the only reason why I co-sign is because if they can get his hair to do that, I swear to God, he better wrestle like that forever because that shit is gonna be hilarious.
I'm not familiar. I'm not as WWE. I was WWF. I was more Brutus the Barber, Beefcake, Jake the Snake, more than I am The Rock. But just from a first glance, I would say that this is better than Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes for Blanca. I mean, we've already gotten used to seeing him with no pants on in Cheeks of War. I'm just wondering as to what kind of accent he's gonna have. Is he gonna be able to speak? I mean, because he already sounds like Blanca. So there's gonna be a street fight. I can see it. All right. So I guess I'm the only one that sees that.
He's gonna have a Brazilian accent.
I mean,
is he gonna have a Brazilian accent?
Like Blanco was like, "Como está usted?" Blanco was like,
maybe that's why he signed up for the Fast and Furious movie.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Jason always sound the same and everything. Even when he's trying to sound like he has a Hawaiian accent, he sounds. So what is it that you are looking for? Why do I not wear pants? Because the white man likes to hide his genitals. So all right. So Akuma, I always thought of Akuma as being black or like ethnic or more melanated. So this one is a little confusing to me. I don't know, but evidently he's a Roman Reigns is probably a WWE.
This was part of the deal. That was part of the Jason Momoa deal. Jason was like, "Yo, I'm coming on, but yo, let me bring my cousin." Like yo, Roman, yeah, that's my.
We're like Warrior Chief retired from wrestling, so we gotta make sure the money's coming in. You know, that's come on in a fighting movie. That's perfect.
Wow. All right, this one, wow. That's a little bit of a stretch, but hey, you know, I could care less. Go ahead.
I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him because when you saw he posted a picture of him like. After he worked out, he put the blonde highlights in his hand. He got the ponytail. I'm like, all right, you understood the assignment. You at least targeted the look. You worked out. You got in shape. You actually look like you prepared for the role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Like you didn't just look like they just saw you on Instagram and was like him. Like it looked like you might have auditioned, bro. So I'm okay with him.
And he
okay.
Didn't he play in the DC one of the DC movies recently too, like Black Lightning or something like that? Wasn't he in that movie?
I'm not familiar with him, but
he's been in something recently.
Check it out, yes. Let me know if you have any, if you come up with anything. Are we cool with? I think the Chun-Li shit checks. The Chun-Li spot on.
Wait. He was Adam Smasher in Black Adam.
That's why I was okay. See, I wasn't wrong. So he was. He was in
the
one
of the that was on the ship with the girl.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Like he was in one of the movies. I just couldn't remember which one. So yeah.
He's cool. He's fine.
If we had to look that up.
Sorry. I mean, but yeah.
I know him. I know him for like, the Netflix series, but like.
He's on his way. He's on Noah's on his way. He's got the. I think he's got the role of Rambo coming up.
Agreed.
I think I heard
Rambo.
Oh, that's him. That's okay. We'll talk about that too.
I think that's really what the body, the whole body morphing thing was really for that role. You know, this just happened to fall into his lap.
And he's on The Recruit too, and on Netflix too. He plays like a CIA. Like he's like a CIA, agent, but he was like a desk agent. And then, like, they threw his ass into the thing, and he was kicking ass. So
Well,
Okay, wait.
see,
Okay.
but in
The
my,
dude who answered the phone.
All
The
right.
dude who answered the phone.
yeah, the dude, the
Yeah.
night. No, that's not
The
the
night agent?
that's the night agent. He's a different guy.
Oh,
No,
That's a different guy.
no, he's out in the field.
I'm with
He's
y'all,
out-
chat.
he's-
I don't watch it either.
The Recruit. Watch it. It's on Netflix.
No,
Check
it's
that
not
shit out.
bad. It's not bad. Y'all would, I think y'all would like. Actually, I think
It
y'all
was
would
good. It was like
Yeah.
a spy. It was a spy series. He
Yeah.
did pretty good. He was funny. It was good. Watch that shit.
Yeah.
We like Noah. Okay, I'm being told we like Noah.
We like Noah.
we like
Okay,
Noah.
all right, cool. Well, let me just speed through these real quick and let's just see what. Okay, so I don't
Anybody
hate
else
it.
Think Chun-Li need to go to Popeyes?
You said you don't hate it.
Nobody else think Chun-Li need to go to Popeyes?
Uh,
That was
Yo,
just
I
me.
ain't gonna lie. The new Chun-Li in the most recent Street Fighter, like they gave her Meg Thee Stallion's body. Like they
Yeah.
like she's like got Buffy the body from like back in 50s days. Like she's so thick, like it's ridiculous thick. Like and they got her doing. You know what? I think we went through this already. I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole again. So let me just get through these real quick. Okay, this I'm not familiar with this character, so I don't really have any problem with it. And this one as well. These are, I guess, from new
You
generation.
don't know Dan from Street Fighter
Dan,
Alpha?
I'm not as familiar with him as I am the core characters. I'm
He's
not gonna
like Ken and Ryu. He's like, but he can't. He's like a Ken and Ryu joke character that never trained. So his fireballs look like BB guns. They don't go no distance.
lie. Okay, well that's fascinating. I know Andrew Schultz is a controversial character, and we'll have to see how that works out. This is interesting. I think that even to address the ant concern, I think that even that Lady Mandalore has given at least a loophole for them to explore, because we've seen some white passing Indians that speak with London accents. So if they wanted to, but one thing's for sure, Ant's point is clear. Where's
Hold
the
on, time
backlash?
out. She's
There's no
Thai-
backlash.
She's Thai and Australian. This woman is.
double British
Not-
colonization.
not English.
Okay, so then yeah, no.
She is
Okay,
Thai
okay.
and Australian.
It's just okay. Well, look, I think the point that Ant was making is like nobody's screaming, "Hold on, you stole my childhood," because they're not giving the Ariel treatment, and
No.
we know why that is. But we've already spent enough time on it. Not as familiar with this. All right, this. Oh my god.
I mean,
As
Thai.
Vega? As Vega?
Vega.
Yeah, nah. That's a big no for me.
Who's Orville Peck? First of all,
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who this is either.
All right, so
Okay,
let's
so
do.
he's a South African-born musician. What kind of music
The
does he do? He's a country singer. He's a masked
From South Africa?
South African country singer.
Hey, wait a
South
minute.
African-born musician.
What's his face? That's married to the Ice Queen.
Oh
that
my
used to
God,
be
this is
married
him,
to Tom Cruise. He's from Australia. What the hell is that man's name?
What?
What the hell?
That's a photo.
Is that his album?
I mean,
I'm done.
Is that his album?
I'm done. I don't even like country music, but
Why
I'm
is he sitting on a? Why is he sitting? There's so many things to unwrap, but man,
Right.
this is too much, man. Like,
Right.
I
what's
see
going on with
masked
this?
one. I just want to know
Right.
what's
What
with the
the
Zorro
heck? Is
mask.
that a leather bowl or blow
I
up
can't.
bowl?
It feels like
blow
it's made
up.
out of
It's a
balloons.
balloons. Yeah, it's a blow up.
Yo, this is your Vega, America.
And South Africa.
And he's representing Spain.
Okay, so wait, I found out why he wears masks. He wants to blend the theatricality of country music with honesty and personal vulnerability.
I hate
Yes.
you. I hate
Are
that
you
you found
telling
that.
me?
I hate that you found that. I hate that you found that. I hate that you found that.
Wait, this one's even better. He draws inspiration from his childhood love for the Lone Ranger and the outlaw cowboy archetype. I love him. He's perfect. He's America.
Are you telling me they hired this man because he wears a mask in real life, and so they wanted to play Vega? Who? You know what, Ty? I'm gonna take Ty's advice and move on to the next subject because I'm just like, yo, that just made me angry for no reason, and I don't think it should. It should make me angry. But why is there a man that they hired because he wears a mask? Oh my God. Okay.
Again, this was a very fun movie for them. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of good practice.
A lot of shrooms involved.
A lot of shrooms involved. All right. You know what, man? There's a lot more. There's Andrew Koji. There's a whole bunch more. And we ain't gonna sit there. We've already spent over the 60-minute allotted time. So we'll ask y'all in the and this ain't even. That's not. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Wait, that's not right. Is this even accurate? Is that him? That's not. Oh, Joe. I don't know who Joe is.
Joe is the dude that's fighting at the beginning of the game. Like, you ever see, like, before you put your quarters in, there's two people standing in the street fighting. That's Joe.
He got the dude from the opening credits. They gave him a role. All right, come on, man. They gonna have the dude selling the car. Who's in there? Who gets the car that gets beat up? Is the car that gets beat up in there? Is that gonna be in there too? Honda. That's interesting. All right. There's a lot. Look, go through the cast. Y'all tell us what y'all think. We even gave this movie way more publicity than it deserves. Well, you know what? Let me not say that. Who knows? It might end up being something real cool. It may not.
We gave this movie more attention than the people that are going to go watch it will give it. I promise you.
That's fact.
Despite all of this, the movie has to be a troll. Despite all of this, man, I'm still kind of like intrigued. So yeah, we'll have to see. All right. Well, I mean, I'm intrigued, not necessarily with going to see the movie, but with the whole process. Like, I want to interview who came up with all of this idea and figure out if I can find out.
You know who you are? You're the kid that stuck his head over the goddamn egg in Alien. That's who you are. Don't do that shit. Don't do that.
Or no. You know who he is? He's the alien. You know the thing that was hanging from the ceiling.
I couldn't remember what it was called.
Yup, and it was like coming out, and he was like, and she's like, "Don't touch that." He's like, "Go away.
Get the fuck out of here."
I'm trying to mess with it.
Trying to save your life. Get over here.
And then I'm like, yes, now. And then he's like, God damn it.
I just want to see. We're here to investigate. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Hey, at least she didn't say that you were. At least she didn't say you were the character that when the eyeball popped out of the cat, and she was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're just sitting there like thinking about the eyeball that almost took you out.
Okay. All right.
Are
we done? All right, that was a lot of fun.
Sleep and stare at the sun.
That was a lot of fun. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. After a word from our sponsor. We now present you with a public service announcement from the ladies of Pink Riot.
As the variant vixen from Pink Riot Comic Show, it is my utmost duty to promote literacy, so I want to encourage you all to bust that omnibussy wide open and snip that crack.
This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Pink Riot.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to snip that crack. And support our homegirls over at the Pink Riot live every Thursday evening, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. And also check out our most recent video where we were able to go over the most recent, which did air last night, episode of Foundation. Where we had Bree Bookish along with us as well, which is live on YouTube right now. So after this, right after you watch Foundation episode, the next thing you do is go to the New Blurred Order to see what we all thought about it and tell us if you agree with us. All right, so let's just go ahead and keep this moving. Thank you very much for being our sponsor, Bree Bookish, and we hope to see her really again soon. There's a couple other topics here. One that I want to go ahead and brush through real quick, and I'm hoping y'all can help me understand is what exactly happened here. What is Channing Tatum talking about, and why is he talking? So evidently the streamers effed up the industry, and now I'm not saying he's wrong, but how would he know that? Because he's acting like he might be he might be a victim. Please help me understand. Come on, what's up, Ant?
Me. I know.
Mhm.
Come on, fam. Let us
So
enlighten us.
what he's saying is something that Matt Damon even touched on recently is that streaming has actually messed up the secondary source of revenue for a lot of theatrical releases. So you'll see like a lot of movies that would come out, especially the independent and the award releases. They come out, they do nothing in the box office in the theater, but they keep churning these types of movies out. The reason was because they knew that even though the movie may not make as much money in the box office, they had a second chance at life once the movie hit physical media. DVDs would give them as much money as some of the theatrical releases. And we've seen a lot of movies just get that cult following from their DVD release, like Starship Troopers, like everything with Kevin Smith. Like we know that was a place for them. Now the streaming industry comes into place and the DVD market dies.
Yep.
So where do they get their second source of revenue from? The streamers are only licensing the film for a flat amount. They're not giving them residuals like that for every film. And people aren't sure how to make movies anymore with those same low budgets, or at least that same type of approach. It's really messing up the industry. Channing Tatum's got a movie coming out right now called Roofman. He did another one last year called Blink Twice. If those movies had physical releases, they probably would have done a lot of money, especially because of the word of mouth crowd.
So, but I mean, does that, because the word streamers is the one that stuck out to me. He doesn't say streaming services. So I thought he was aiming at Kai Cenat and like, you know, the folks who just stream a lot. I didn't get it. And this is on me. And I deserve this backlash if I get any, because I didn't read the article, which I should have read it first before I shouldn't be a headline type person, and you shouldn't either if you're watching. All right, do not be a headline. Don't be captive to the headline. Books are not what they say on the cover. But I will say that there's a lot of projects that have actually been very benefited from streaming services. I don't think that we get a live action Avatar. I don't think that we get a Last of Us. I don't think that these type of projects are launched if they're not given a realm to exist in the streaming service industry. Am I wrong?
I don't know about that. Last of Us would have been on HBO anyway, either way.
Yeah.
Like, HBO's been cooking for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think Last of Us was despite it, and even like with Netflix being such a juggernaut, they control a lot of entities, many of which Wednesday, I just watched Wednesday. Oh, I'm finishing Wednesday.
But those are the original things, right? Like it's different when it's like you make a film independent of Netflix and then you try to release it into the market. It's like, boom, where am I going to make money? Am I going to make money in theaters? DVDs are washed up? Am I going to go to Amazon and Netflix and they give me a lump sum up front and maybe in 10 years I could start earning residuals from it? Like, what do you do?
Okay, it's a good point. All right, I see where it's coming from. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Well, he didn't just have that to say. I mean, we also spoke about him, or not him, but there being some turmoil on the set of the Avengers Doomsday production. And I think he was kind of asked about it, but not really. And he did have some response. Tell me what y'all can gather from what he says here.
It's going to be a huge movie. When I say a huge movie, it's like an understatement. I don't have a word big enough. I'm not good enough with words to like explain how big this movie is going to be. It's going to blow people's minds.
I feel like the only thing that you could give him that he doesn't already have is like an open invitation to the set. He keeps saying, I haven't stepped foot on the Avengers set yet. So are you just going to like send him some photos, some behind the scenes so at least he can feel like he's there?
Look, he's doing fine. I think he's busy enough doing his he's got like 15,000 jobs. I mean, the guy wakes up at like 3:30 to handle his jobs that are in Europe. And then he's got enough on his plate. This is going to be a huge movie. When I say
is this scripted shade? Was he trying his best to keep his game face on? Have we revealed who may be the ones that are beefing on set? Who knows? Did that seem to be an authentic answer? Have we just learned that it is Ryan Reynolds who has not been allowed on set? I don't know. There's so much to unpack.
Now, nobody said he wasn't allowed on set. He just hasn't been there yet. Plus, motherfucker, he's got to be some kind of West Indian somewhere because he literally does have all the fucking jobs. He's got a telephone company to run. He's got his liquor. He's got what else does that man have?
Wrexham, the soccer team.
Come please. The man is busy. Let Ryan do what he need to do. He ain't missed yet, mind you. With any of this shit, his liquor good. the gin,
The gin?
aviation. Do more.
I wasn't ready for that one.
No, bro, no, he all right. He cool in my book. Leave Ryan alone. I'll fight you for him. It's okay.
Okay, all right. We won't spend too much time on it. I just thought that was interesting. That was something that I figured we could at least discuss. Here's a couple other things in the rumor mill. Are rumor them spreading? And you can help me with this. Why is it that it feels like they're trying to either feed us the lie that Captain Marvel is going to be recast, or are they actually going to recast? I mean, from what I understand, especially what I built off of some of the stuff that we have in the studio in our group, it feels like she still is under contract for a little bit longer. But why do I keep seeing these speculations that she may or may not be heading into the mix? I mean, is this just clickbait, guys? Am I falling for clickbait?
Feels like it.
Okay.
Feels like it. A little bit.
If I had only seen one, then I'd be like, all right. But it's like I've seen so many, and I guess that's how clickbait works. You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to
I'm only suspicious because of that theory I put out there last week about who Robert Downey Jr. was fighting with. And I was like, man, this is some crazy timing.
Yeah, that is true, because you did say that it could be Bree. Bree's strong-willed, and we know that Robert Downey has his own, opinions or his own way of doing things, which this is an interesting thing that Brie Larson did.
The hell?
That was a trending thing a couple of weeks ago. You just cross your legs like Nikki, but Nikki didn't even do this much.
But on canned goods?
Whatever. Or whatever. Just 1 foot on something precarious, and then you cross your legs and just stay there. But I
ain't gonna lie,
that is incredible.
That is frankly impressive.
That is extreme.
Wow, how the hell? I'm
all y'all women got that kind of balance?
No.
Hey, can anybody do that? Yes, we'll wait. Go ahead. Go get you a couple cans.
We'll get some heels.
I will attempt. I will attempt, and I'll get back to you.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, cool. Well, good luck, Bree. It sounds like they're trying to replace you, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. All right, on to something a little bit juicier, and this one, since we are in the realm of video games, I think fits. But y'all tell me what y'all thoughts are. So evidently, there's a Call of Duty project that's been pitched to Paramount, and your boy, some would say, is maybe one of the greatest directors of all time, was looking to possibly interject his vision. And evidently they was like, what did my man Aaron Pierre say, Ty? What was his words?
He's Mufasa. No, I'm kidding.
At first I thought about letting it go. And I was like, nah.
So evidently, Steven was gonna be here, and they was like, hey, we want Steven to be, and then Activision was like, nah. And they wasn't into it. Now, as to why, I'm confused. Steven Spielberg, if he wants to be a part of your project, doesn't that add a bit of gravitas?
That's so weird, though.
Depending on the project, though, like it's
right.
This is not like Steven Spielberg kind of project.
It is.
I mean, like it is, but it's like it's just kind of random as fuck. Like he wants to be part of Call of Duty, though. I feel like
he's been in this video game life for a long time. He just did that whole movie where we watched all the video games come together, like Avengers Endgame, Ready Player One.
Nah. But Steven Spielberg is known for two things: making big ass fucking budget movies, and there's always a fucking kid. There's always a kid in his movies. Every single movie there's a childlike innocence that is injected into the film.
Yep.
That is Indiana. Please, let's go. Indiana Jones. He's done Jaws. So there's still some sort of I'm gonna try. The summertime
Short
feeling
Round
white
was in the
happy
second
shit.
one.
Exactly. Only the second one.
BFG.
Ready Player One is still one of those types of films. Yeah.
Band of Brothers, Private Ryan,
West Side Story, The Post, Bridge of Spies, The Fablemans,
Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
Schindler's List, Amistad. I mean, like Amistad, The Color Purple. Like,
Amistad.
Nah, I'm not rocking with that. He always has children in his films.
I just feel like this movie is, of all the movies, it's like War of the Worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like one of those like random War of the Worlds. But I mean, it might do great though. That's what I'm saying. But like it might do great. But like,
the more movies y'all name, the more movies y'all give.
This
is up his alley, yo. This is up his alley. War of the Worlds.
This is built for Stephen King. Like the only thing that I stand on.
Minority Report.
Not Stephen King.
Steven Spielberg. But the issue with Steven Spielberg is that
this is
issue with Steve. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this is scenes from Saving Private Ryan, which has been heralded as probably one of the best war movies of our generation. I'm not a huge war movie guy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've seen Gallipoli and a couple others, but it's been hailed as being so realistic. Now, Steven Spielberg has this way of capturing things in a manner that's so realistic that you don't even realize it's a movie sometimes. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like when you watch like some of his early productions, even with Temple of Doom, like I thought his hand really went in his chest. Kalima, Shakti. I was a kid watching this, like, oh my God, look at that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, see, look, now here's where I think there may have been a little bit of scuffle. Like, Activision knows what they want. And my theory is that they was like, okay, here's what we want to do. And Steven Spielberg came in and was like, nah, this is what we're going to do. And they was like, all right, we get it. You know, you got a lot of awards, a lot of credentials, but we've been very successful with Call of Duty. And he's like, yeah, I hear you, but I've been successful with these movies. And they're like, all right, well, I don't know if we have the same vision. Because Steven Spielberg probably wasn't in there trying to play second fiddle. It's not like he's doing this with George Lucas.
No,
right?
Fuck?
What's up, man?
So the thing with Steven Spielberg that a lot of people may not know is that he has requirements when he comes on to a movie, right? First off, he wants to have final say on the story. He wants to have writing credit. He wants to have final cut of the film, meaning you can't edit shit out without his permission or he will sue you. He wants to get whatever budget he wants. He wants to have creative freedom and you pay for it.
Right.
He's not paying for anything. He's going to tell you how much money he wants. You have to give it to him. He gets contractual rights to whatever he wants to put in the story. He gets final cut say. And then on top of that, he's in charge of marketing. Ooh. So, and he usually gets, I think he's in the first round of profit sharing. So when you make a film with Steven Spielberg, like, yeah, your odds are really good that you're going to do well. But when you give him the keys to the kingdom and you get your money back last, that's a scary thing. Yeah. That's a scary thing.
And you have no say. He's got say in everything, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you basically, it's your money and you have no say in it. And you don't even get paid until after he gets paid on everything.
On top of the fact, Paramount is broke. Didn't we just get a whole they brokey? They could not afford that man at all. They couldn't afford it to, even if it was a surefire thing. Now that they sold themselves, now that they not back when they were talking about him doing it. I don't even think the deal for them to get bought was up in anybody's mind when he brought this up. I don't know. It's weird. Sorry. Go ahead. What you say? No. Bye.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think that. Oh, go, Ty, my bad.
I was just gonna say, because I'm sitting here listening to y'all talk about Steven, but and yes, he is a very good director. But you guys do realize he hasn't made a movie like this in 20 years.
That's my point.
And then on top of that, like that, I think there is a thing with being within the now and knowing what the current like demographic is going to be that's going to watch Call of Duty, all of those. Like, just because you can write good and you know how to write a movie well doesn't mean that every script or every movie is just tailor-made for you. Yes, we all saw Saving Private Ryan. We all know that it was a magical experience and all of that kind of stuff. But again, he has not done a movie like this since Munich. and that was I think in 2005. So like that you gotta
Yeah.
I've been seeing what he's been doing, and I think his last because Ant mentioned some of them, the Fablemans, West Side Story. He did Ready Player One in 2018. But that is not Call of Duty, and I wouldn't think it would be. But the Post, BFG, Bridge of Spies, Lincoln, Warhorse, 1010, Indiana Jones, and then Munich, which was in 2005. So he hasn't really done anything on this type of, I guess, scale in terms of another war movie, because I would assume this would be something in line that lines up in that way.
How many movies has the actual director done that will be doing Call of Duty?
Wait, do we know who the director
They
is?
hired nobody yet.
They don't know who the director is yet.
No.
They just know they want to make the movie, and Spielberg pitched them because he had an idea and he was a fan of Call of Duty for years. So he's like a player. He says he's like a self admitted fan of the series, and he just wanted to get in on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Andrew was asking if he did Minority Report, and yeah, he did. He did do Minority Report.
Just because he hasn't done a war movie in a long time doesn't mean the man forgot how to cook. Like, I think he still knows what ingredients to put in it to deliver us that kind of movie. You know, I've seen directors walk away for 20 years. James Cameron is a great example. Walked away from genres for years and then just come in and just demolishes it.
But I don't, Jazz, let me know. I don't mean to speak for you, but I think we're not saying that he can't do this movie. I don't think I believe the rumor. I think this is a little bit of a stretch to say that he was jumping at the bit to do it. Not saying he can't. This motherfucker could do whatever the fuck he literally can do whatever the fuck that he wants. I don't put a lot of credence in him chomping at the bit to do this one particular movie. I would imagine he would do a Street Fighter before he would do a Call of Duty.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. We ain't doing no damn Street Fighter movie with Steven Spielberg. Now, I'm just listen, Ty. We both agreed that Halo was a good show. It got canceled.
That's what I was just about to say. That's what I was.
Halo was a good show, even though he wasn't. And I know that the lead character wasn't somebody everybody was familiar with, but I still think he held his ground. I think that the show was well written, and I think that it did a good job of straddling the fences of entertaining the gamers and the people that are completely not familiar with the game. It was good, but it didn't get the recognition. It ended up getting canceled after 2 seasons. Why? I think because some of the names that were and were not attached to it. You understand what I'm saying? If you fuck around and put Steven Spielberg directed, Academy Award winning, so many Golden Globes, Steven Spielberg directing Halo, maybe we get a season 3. That's all I'm saying. Like, I if this is a rumor, I concede. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But if
I blame the streaming service, I blame the stream. Like no, I blame. Like, yes, I blame. I'm with Carol on this one. I'm with Kira, but like it's Paramount Plus. Like Paramount Plus doesn't push their sci-fi market like they do, but like they do push the Tulsa Kings and the 1923s and the mayor of Kingstowns, and they promote the hell out of that stuff. But when it comes to the Strange New Worlds and the Halos and stuff, they don't promote it the way that it should have been. Let Halo have been on Apple TV. And then holla at me later. Let it have been on HBO. And holla at me later.
For sure.
And we'll still be talking about it right now. So stop, man. Paramount Plus is a platform. If you are not of a certain like whatever they like, and it ain't those sci-fi things. Those are just on their stream.
All right.
So it says that Steven Spielberg was heavily involved in the Halo series.
Oh,
Steven Spielberg?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
I was looking up, you know what I'm saying?
That
to
makes
see
so
who
much
was
sense.
the director for Halo, because that's what I was just about to say, Vince, before you said that. Like, I was just about to interject and be like, okay, do we remember the Halo series? Like, we were all like, this isn't going to be good. The first season slapped. Like, it slapped. They got all the guns correct. They got the outfits correct. They got the
Covenant.
Like, all the damn, who can get the ships and the Humvee?
The weapons too. Like, yeah. Like,
Humvee,
Who's the executive producer?
The gun. Oh my God. So yeah. So.
And that's the video game.
I had to look it up, yeah, and it was like that video game. I know it's like, you know, it's died down now, but if any one of us get back on it, the memories, it's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming back. We're on it. We're gonna be stuck. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that, like, depending on who is behind it, it will do well if you have the right people with the right aspects to make sure that those things revealed to us fans. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to look up Otto Bathurst, or however you say his name, Bathurst. He was the director for the first season, and I was looking up to see like who was involved. And even though Spielberg wasn't part of the main directors, he was still heavily involved. Like, he made sure that like certain aspects in the series were made sure that they were brought out. So even if he's not particularly the director for this specific, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna not do well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Call of Duty could still do well if they let him have some say to make sure that the aspects that are important to us fans come through.
You know, let me revise this and then we can go ahead and move on. But I've been kind of looking at this under the, why don't y'all just let Steven Spielberg cook? Put him a part of your movie and it's going, and I think I need to take a step back, take a deep breath, and reread what this tweet says. And again, we are speculating. All right, so this may or may not be true, but if what the tweet says is true, Activision got spooked by Steven Spielberg wanting full control over the film, then that's a little different from Halo, where it sounds like he was an active participant, maybe even a paid advisor. But wanting full control sounds a little pinky in the brain.
Sounds a little narcissistic. Sounds a little narcissistic to me. I want full control.
From the executive producer Daryl Frank of the Halo series, right? He said in an interview that Frank revealed that Spielberg was heavily involved in the show and left his mark on nearly every aspect of the series.
Wow. I wonder what his paycheck was in comparison to what it would have been if he owned the rights. And would him being more heavily involved outwardly have had any impact on its longevity? Ant, were you trying to say something?
I was just sitting here thinking about how he wanted full creative control. And I'm just feels like, the reason I don't understand is because I don't speak GOAT. Right? I don't understand GOAT talk. Like, he's speaking GOAT shit right now, right? Like, this is the same stuff that Ryan Coogler we just gave credit for because he got that with Sinners. Right, but Spielberg has been doing this since Jaws.
True.
I get it, right? I bet Nolan gets it. I bet Scorsese gets it. I know damn sure James Cameron gets it, and he don't have nearly the resume that Spielberg got.
This is a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way too. Yeah, he might, with all of his expertise, he might go in and be like, "All right, I'll help y'all out." He gonna make a real cool movie, and then they go put like a Valencia filter over the whole thing. And he's like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. It's like, well, it don't give a my movie. And he's like, I don't want my name on this anymore. So maybe maybe what I think we've gathered is that it might not be as simple as we'd like it to be, but I guess time will have to tell as to whether or not it's true. One thing that I think might be true, and we ain't gonna spend no time on this because it's frankly not really interesting, is the fact that Sansa is now actually in the set and they're filming Tomb Raider. All right, we'll go ahead and move on because like this. If you thought Street Fighter was gonna be bad, if you thought that, it's just look, Sansa, she has no facial expressions. I mean, Sophie Turner, like I just don't think that she has sold me as an action hero. And I know that the Angelina Jolie movies did not necessarily, soar at the box office, but she at least established. Look, Angelina Jolie was almost a spitting image of Lara Croft, whether she wanted to be or not. It was almost like the game was made after her image, and it was based on actual tomb raiding. And she did running, jumping, fighting, explosions. when I think Sophie Turner, I think
Santa.
what was old boy that tortured her at the Ramsey?
Ramsey?
I think
Ramsey Bolton?
Ramsey. I think the Lannisters. I think Ty's favorite person, Joffrey. Like I can't think of her jumping out of a cave and grabbing a rope. Now she might prove us wrong, but thus far I have yet to really feel like this promotion of the. We're just really gonna have to see because like I'm
Can I
like.
ask you guys a question real quick while we're on this topic?
What's up? Please.
Okay, so you remember the last Tomb Raider movie that came out in 2018?
Right.
Yeah.
What did you think of that movie? What did you think of the actress for that movie?
Okay, I thought that it was all right. This is gonna sound mean. All right.
Honestly,
I don't mean for it to sound mean, but it's gonna sound mean. But I thought that it was a little unfair for her to have to pick up the mantle for after Angelina Jolie's heavily pushed product, and then they kind of threw this girl into. And the image wise, she looks again the part. I mean, naturally, she looks the part of Laura Croft, but to follow what franchise kind of like Mila Jovovich had set in place, like you gotta like come with the thunder on the script, and I feel like she was done a disservice. So that I don't know if that sounds disrespectful. I think she is a highly acclaimed actor, and I think that she's gonna do well in the industry. And I trust her chops, but I think that being thrust into that movie, she took it. She's an actor. She got to work. I don't think that it was fair to her. Even though I know it's not like she was forced to take it, but it's just a hard position to take, I don't know. What do you think, Yes?
I didn't think that she was. I agree with you on that. I do think that it was a very hard mantle for her to take over, but I don't know. I want to hear what Ty had to say because Ty looked like he had something to say. And before I say my piece, I want to see what that.
Shoot, yeah, make sure.
I'm just gonna say this, man, because you was really bigging up Angelina Jolie back there, and let's be all the way 100 if we're gonna be all the way 100.
Get him.
Angelina Jolie was just fine at a time when there wasn't nothing like her.
100%.
She was.
It was the booty.
I'm telling the truth. Like Angelina Jolie had all of us like, damn, she fine. Like, look, she was one of a kind. This woman was like, when you looked around, you was like, ain't many of her. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, it's always going to be hard to live up to the mantle of that the bar that Angelina Jolie set, especially without collagen. So
wow.
Listen. Sansa is a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful woman. Is she Angelina Jolie?
Wow.
That's an argument for whoever. But that if we go 100 about you be always I heard you big up these Laura Croft movies up with Angelina Jolie, like, oh my God, she's jumping around and she's swinging from this and that. Dude, you know what? She could have stood in the corner for the whole movie, and we would have. Oh, you wilding. Listen, that was a time when Angelina Jolie was so fine that she could do anything. I saw her in a car while the car was spinning, just walk out of it. While the car
I am not doing this with you.
The car was in motion 360, and she just walked out the car. And we was like, damn, only Angelina could do that. Like, nobody else.
I love you.
And this is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, that was so great.
She was just fine. And look, man, sometimes you got to go with what you was blessed with. And she was blessed with good genes. And she made at the time she made the most of her genes and made sure that she was the talk of the town. Anybody who knows these Angelina Jolie movies, any properties that she's been in, can all say the same thing.
So
it's beautiful to look at.
Can I help? Can I help just
absolutely.
add Ty's claim to this? Okay, so in 2001 is when Laura Croft came out. All right. When we all just, Vince, when you fell in love with that Tomb Raider, that is when it came out. Okay.
I didn't say I fell in love with her.
I'm just saying the world, including you, fell in love with her. Okay, calm down.
Like, don't do that, Kira.
My bias is everybody. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing you in.
Like, I have no words. Everybody taking
them. Can take the mantle of blow on Croft. Like, yeah, no. Let's just keep going. Then in 2005, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Smith came out, right?
Ooh.
And then we were like, oh damn. Not only, you know what I'm saying? Like, can she be climbing in the fucking trees and up these canyons and shit? Okay, but she could be a sexy wife, you know what I'm saying? Type, sexy librarian type that be shooting and like, you know what I'm saying? a little mysterious. Wait, and then Wanted came out in 2008.
Oh yes. Lord have
and
mercy.
we learned what Bad Tie just said, that this bitch could literally walk out of a 360 car. How? I'm sorry, but she can curve a bullet. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, let's talk about this shit.
I believe
it. Bitch could do so wrong. Before 2010, Jolie could do no fucking wrong. Doesn't matter what she was wearing. Doesn't matter what she was doing. Doesn't matter she was shooting sideways. And would curve a fucking bullet. The dynamics are completely off. Like, I just want to listen to a ballistics person be like, yo, this isn't even fucking possible. But we were all just like, she could do no wrong.
If you tried
the milk bath.
If you tried to talk bad about her during that point in time, you would be put on a list as a person that performed a hate crime. Okay, you could not talk shit about Miss Jolie in any capacity. Ensnared by this woman. We all were man, woman, and child. Everybody was like, "Bitch, how dare you? Do more, please do more."
And then to top it off and then she went and her daughter. Y'all know she got a daughter at Spelman. She has a black daughter at Spelman College, of which she does not go over there like, no, don't be. She's over there like, hey, watch me do my swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not. I know we don't always like to run, big up, white people that go and adopt children, especially from the continent of Africa. But in this particular instance, it feels like Angelina doesn't feel like the one that's doing it for those bad reasons. Of course, I never really know, but you never really know their hearts. Now, I'll say this. This is not just Angelina pretty face. Oh, I was in Wanted. Oh, I was in this is also Angelina. This is Fina from Eternals, who kicked probably the most ass in that movie in 40 plus years of age, still being able to wield that staff. So it's not just her being aesthetically pleasing, but it's also her ability to wield and be action based with that trait, because we don't see it a lot. You saw, look who tried to do it. Charlize Theron has been trying her damnedest to be an action hero for the longest, and we have yet to bite. She's been in 2 of these. What's that movie she's on Netflix? The
Old Guard.
She's been in all these movies, and don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with her. She was cool in Hancock and all that, but she has yet to capture the same magic in a bottle that Angelina Jolie has when she preaches a action-based TV production. And so I think it's one of those instances, Ty, in which 2 things can be right at the same time. It's not necessarily that, it's just because she's pretty. No, yeah, she's definitely pretty. She's definitely hot. She's bad. Shit, you can give it whatever. But it's being able to do that and wield that gun. And to wield that, we could have called it a lightsaber, because I could see Angelina Jolie wielding a lightsaber. It's the fact that she can have that. The aesthetics.
Don't fuck that up.
What? Whoa.
Don't fuck that up.
Wait a minute.
The rap was going good. The rap was going good.
Relax.
The rap was going good.
You had it. You had it.
What did I say?
You went too far, my guy.
What did I say? All I'm saying is that it's the fact.
You can't link Angelina Jolie with a lightsaber.
Ty, can you talk some sense, Ty, please?
Now, please speak to this.
You can't see Angelina Jolie with a lightsaber.
No.
Nah, let Ty talk. Let Ty talk.
Let me speak to this, because I don't think you get it, but I don't think you get it. I thought I made it really clear. All right. So There's this thing called listen. There's this thing called generational white woman of the year, or of the decade, or of the century, depending on who you are, right?
Really?
There was once a white woman named Bo Derek, who was the finest white woman that ever stepped on the face of the planet. She had her award for a very, very long time. If you don't know, look her up.
100. Oh my gosh.
Listen.
Look her up.
Then her time came and she had to pass the mantle.
Yup.
And there was a one called Brooke Shields.
Yup.
And she popped out of nowhere in this Blue Lagoon. And we were like, who is that? And it didn't matter what she said or what she did. All we know is we wanted to learn more and see more.
Amen.
Then her time came. She passed that torch to. Now, I don't remember who she passed that torch to at the time. But I will tell you, whoever it was,
Julia Roberts,
one of a kind. Now we skipped past some years, and then appeared a one Angelina Jolie. We don't know where she came from, when she came, or why she came, but we know she was there. And when she came, and we saw, we knew we needed more and more and more and more. And for looks like a 15 to 20 year run, she sold up the industry so much that you was scared to let your husband play in a movie with her. Take him. And it ain't nothing you can do when a woman like that takes your man. All you got to do is take it on the chin, because there's nothing you can do against an Angelina Jolie. Now we're waiting for the next.
No, we got it. No, we got her. Sydney Sweetie. Sydney Sweetie.
Ew.
Bro.
Hey,
hold on. You know how you're obsessed with that girl, bro.
Listen, I like Sydney Sweeney. I've seen a lot of Sydney Sweeney. I like what I've seen.
Oh, you've seen a lot.
Yes.
We've seen a lot.
But it's not Sydney Sweeney.
No?
No.
I agree. It's not.
No.
She's not the sweetheart. She's more Sports Illustrated, not Golden Globe.
She's Playboy, not America's Sweetheart, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like you.
Hey,
there's just a look.
She has a place.
When everybody, let me tell you something. You know when she is the person, because everybody across the board is going to agree, whether they don't like her or not. They're gonna be like, that's
wifey right there.
She's the. Listen, like everybody. It's not gonna be anyone that's over here like.
I like how you
hated Angelina Jolie. Like, if you hated Angelina Jolie, kill yourself. But I'm just saying.
I know who it is.
Don't
kill yourself, please.
Who is it right now?
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Hold on. No. Do you really know who it is? All right, hold on.
What are you talking about? Who's the it girl right now? That's all I'm saying. Is like
ready. He had this conversation ready. Look at him.
All right, let's go.
All I'm saying is the it girl right now, at the moment, that's been running laps around everybody. Nobody's questioning her is Zendaya. There's nothing that she can put out that's not getting questioned. Jenna Ortega is trying to follow in her footsteps, but right now Zendaya's got it in a chokehold.
Yeah.
There's not a project that she hasn't touched in like the last 5 years that hasn't been fuego.
Factorials.
Yo, you speak facts. Do we have anybody who wants to try to argue against this point? Because I don't see how he's not right.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what the original point was. The original point that I was making was just based primarily on looks. This Zendaya, what he just did was he showed that her success in the game. Those two things I'm not denying of Zendaya. I personally don't think it's Zendaya. Zendaya's a beautiful young lady, but she doesn't fit the criteria of what I was initially talking about.
You talking about bombshells?
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about bombshells. I'm specifically talking about white women bombshells.
Oh,
Zendaya is of mixed origin, and I don't think she identifies as one or the other. I'm sure she identifies as both. And what I'm saying is that when these exceptional white women, I hate that I'm even sitting here saying this, but exceptional white women do appear. When they appear, there is an unheralded
Maryland
all around the board. Yes, all around the board that this woman is of amazing. That's why I mentioned Bo Derek, Brooke Shields, Angelina Jolie. I could have mentioned a whole bunch of beautiful white women, but no. What I did was I mentioned the ones that at the top of their game and at the in the midst of all of the women that were in Hollywood, these women were identified as the most exceptionally beautiful women that ever the planet like that. Like Bo Derek.
Can I
go back and look at Bo Derek? I'm telling you, she was something amazing. Like Bruce, not Bruce, but Brooke Shields.
Bruce was pretty hot too.
Bruce too. Always good looking.
There's a list.
Yeah, there's a list
on IMDb of most beautiful Caucasian actresses, top 100.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to gratify that.
Is Scarlett Johansson? She gotta be top 5.
Well, I think Ty's talking about the past, right?
Yeah,
you talking about the current list? Oh, you want to?
Nah, we need to do a poll. We need to do a poll.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We need to put it out there in the ethos and let people because it's going to be a lot. See, this is the thing. This is why I know it's not who the people you're saying, because it's going to be a whole. Listen. It's gonna be a whole assortment. It's gonna be a whole assortment on that list. It's gonna be an assorted list. It's gonna be an assorted list. What I'm saying is, when Angelina Jolie, y'all wild.
I'm sorry. He said he was going to do a poll.
Damn, Vince, we ain't mean to bring you back.
Yeah.
Leave that shit in the past, Vince. You don't need to do that no more.
Oh.
You don't need to do that.
Anyone got some dollars? Anyone? Chat.
Damn it, yo.
Throw some in.
Oh man.
I got a Metro card.
You don't bring my Metro card. I can't get to the Penn station with your card. You got to reload that thing. Calm down. Nah, but okay. So let me sum this up.
And the coins. He's throwing you nickels.
I do for a good Philly sub, man. For a good Philly cheesesteak. That's it. All right. So you're to sum it up a little bit, Ty. You're basically saying that Angelina Jolie belongs into pretty white woman Illuminati, where they're all on a list of women, and it's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
It is.
I respectfully disagree a little bit. I think that Angelina Jolie's done a little bit more than a Bo Derek, than a
Margot.
Robbie?
The only Margot, she's on that list, I think, of people that are in line. But Scarlett Johansson's the only other one that I think that I would be like, all right, her, Angelina Jolie. And the only thing that I have as a distinguish them is their actual credible action movies, in which they don't always sub in for their stunt double and the roles that they select. That's the only thing that I have to separate them. Bo Derek, Brooke Shields. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson. There's a common denominator in all these. Come on, don't blow the line, Kira. Come on, man.
No.
I'm not going to sit here and drown myself in sorrow over white women that don't get. Come on, please. You got the word at your disposal. What's up? Yes.
I'm on the list of IMDb. You want to hear who the top?
No, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
You want to hear the top five?
Okay. Oh my God.
I would like to see it.
Especially that we were just talking about this specific actress. I gotta drop these bombs. Okay, so you want me to go 5-1? You want me to go 1-5?
Yeah.
I don't want.
Can we? All right, 5-1. Can we guess?
Yeah, you can guess. Go ahead, try.
All right, can you give us a hint?
Okay, so this specific number 5, right? This specific actress was in. I'll give you the movie she was in, and you can try. Or wait. Okay, yes, I'm gonna give you a movie she was in that you guys should all know. She was in Let's Be Cops.
Let's Be Cops.
Let's Be Cops.
Oh
was
yeah,
that with Damon Wayans' son?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Damn.
And she is
I don't know
Bulgarian Canadian actress.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
I give up.
You give up?
I don't know
Yeah,
nan Bulgarian.
Right. So her name is Nina I'm gonna say her name wrong, but Dobrev.
Nina Dolomite.
Dobrev. No, I know the name. I know. Wait.
She number 5. She number 5.
Okay.
Nina Dobrev. Okay, hold on. For those who don't know
You
who
don't
that
know,
is.
Google here. I'll spell her last
Yeah,
name.
I got you, Yazzie.
Yeah.
This is whoever that is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I reckon I remember. Okay, all right. You got these aren't good pictures, but
These aren't good pictures.
I know who she is. I know.
Yeah, I've seen her in something. What is she, what do I know her from? Is Dora Victoria? Was she in
she was on the show with the vampires.
Let the right one in. Let the right one in.
Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries.
I like how.
Oh, True Blood.
No.
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
I didn't watch the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, y'all didn't watch. That's why I chose something you would watch, not something that you won't. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, number four. This actress is also a director, a writer.
Regina King.
No.
Oh, this is a white woman.
This is a white woman.
That was good. That was good. That was good. I don't even know who this woman is, so I gotta look her up. Anyway, her name is Evan Rachel Wood.
Oh,
she was Evan Rachel Wood.
Oh, girl from
wasn't she in Westworld?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, she's on
Westworld.
She's the main girl robot in Westworld.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's her.
Right,
Okay.
well,
And One Tree Hill.
She bougie as hell. She got her account as private. You can't even look at bitch. You famous hoe.
Oh
If
my
you don't
god.
like your shit.
This next one is going to be the best, I think.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I'm sorry.
There we go.
She left a turd in a bed.
Oh, we know this one. Amber.
Yeah, that broad. Yeah.
Amber. What's her name?
Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Heard, yeah. She's on the list of top 3.
Yes.
She made
3 on the list.
She was pretty. She's pretty.
On IMDb. Yes.
She's pretty. She's just crazy.
Yeah, look, she's
pretty. What has she done to? All right, you know what?
Garner. I mean, she's a pretty girl.
Just pretty.
That's all you got to do. I thought that, like, at first, I thought you had that.
Most attractive.
This is the most attractive, bro.
It's just most
Okay, all right.
It's by the flesh. Nothing
I'm
else.
making it bigger than it needs to be.
Action.
All right, my
Okay.
bad. All right.
Okay, so number 2, we were literally just talking about this actress. She is in a movie, 2 movies actually on Netflix right now that, she can't, play her old guard. So
Charlize Theron.
Charlize
Theron is number 2.
Charlize,
she is an action
star. Number 1 then. Sydney's number 1 then, right?
Sydney's not number 1 actually.
Oh wow. Sydney's not even in top 5.
Not even in top 5. So hold on, I don't know what number she is in because
It's
I don't know.
Helen Mirren for sure.
Helen Mirren.
Who else is?
I love Helen Mirren.
Who else wants to guess and see if they know it?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't agree, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sophie Turner made the list. I don't know about top 5.
Made the list. Top 5. No.
Yeah.
Okay, who's number 1, man?
Number 1.
It's gotta be Angelina.
Oh man, are you ready for this one?
What?
This
is so funny that this is my drum roll. It sounds so ghetto. It's freaking the drum roll from Wakanda.
Number 1 is the main star of La La Land. She's also been in.
Shut the fuck up! No, shut the fuck up! Ain't no way, bro. She's a very nice girl. Number 1
is Emma Stone, baby.
Get the fuck out!
Emma Stone.
What?
Yo, her agent and her management are top tier. That's the only reason she on that list.
Number 1.
I don't think this is the same Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. This is why this doesn't apply to what I was saying because all of the women that I named, there wouldn't have been none of this. Y'all have been like, oh yeah.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't be.
You want to know what your girl is? Angelina Jolie is on the list. I had to look this up. What number she was? You want to know what she is now?
I'm a little nervous.
2025. You want to know what Angelina Jolie is
Probably
now?
still top 10.
She's top 27.
Damn! And what's she like 60? What's she
What's
like?
wrong?
60?
What's
Who
going
made this
on?
list?
But wait, you know
She's in
who
the
beat her? Let me just tell
What
you
in
who
the-
beat her.
Helen
Brie
Madden.
Larson beat her.
All right, it's
Yo,
Hey,
this
it's
list
been real,
sounds real
y'all.
Yeah,
ageist,
I don't know who the judges are.
fucking list.
But I
The,
like
the blinds is going down.
yeah, those judges.
No.
I'm wondering what their rating system was and how they rated these women because there's some questionable decision making on
agree.
that list.
This segment makes me feel real dirty, and I'd like to abandon it. If possible. This does not feel like a
We're
subject.
definitely gonna post a poll though. This is definitely a good poll
Oh
question.
wait, do you want to know what number Ariana Grande is on this top 100 list? Do you want to know what number Ariana Grande is?
I hate you.
Ariana Grande.
I hate this.
Hold up, so and why is Ariana Grande on there? She's not white, is she?
Well, that's you opened up a whole can. All right, see, because don't get offended, yes, don't get offended. But I don't think Latino is a race.
It's not. Technically, it's not. He's right. It's not, and we are technically we're considered white technically.
Oh, really?
I don't believe that either.
Well, I think it
Yes.
depends. I thought it
I don't
depends
agree
on where you're
with
from.
that.
Like if
Yeah,
you're
it
from
depends.
Spain.
It's a mixture of Afro and European, but one thing is most Latinos will not regard either European or Afrocentricity. They say, nah, fuck all that. We're Latino, which is a new thing.
Yep.
All right. If that is the case, do you know who should be number one on that list?
Who?
Selma Hayek.
Ana de Armas. Ana de Armas. Yo, she is beautiful.
Look people up.
Oh man, you ain't never seen that? Oh, she's beautiful. Now, if that's the case, then
Ain't
put her
that
on.
ballerina?
Oh yeah, dude, she is beautiful. Yes.
Ana de
She's dating
Armas.
Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Ana de Armas.
Okay,
She
all
is
right.
gorgeous.
I don't like this segment. I don't like the way it makes me feel. All right. I don't want to. I would like
Yeah,
to end this
there
segment.
is no Hispanic or you know what I'm saying. There's none of that whenever you're choosing. You know what I'm saying. So it's like it's
Look at the
Okay,
time.
I'm going to pull rank, and I'm going to opt to not spend the next 20 minutes talking about white women that already get enough attention all across the world. I'm going to opt to do anything else.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Literally anything else. Literally anything else.
I like how this
Okay,
was
you
a new
cool.
one. So you know the actress who plays Juno.
Ellen Page.
I don't know the actress.
Elliot. Now.
Elliot Page is on this list.
Okay.
Yeah, they fucking that's a troll. That's a troll. That's a troll. That's a troll.
Yeah,
He's 64.
I can't.
64.
I
can't.
If I
I'm done.
could,
I'm
I
done.
would love to. I found a list on IMDb.
Yeah, you found it. It's funny.
Very fast.
No, it's good.
Starting from the bottom up. Natalie Portman, Emily Blunt, Jennifer Connelly, Alexandria Daddario, Megan Fox, Eva Green, Amanda Seyfried, Amber Heard, Blake Lively, Charlize Theron, Minka Kelly, Christina Hendricks, Jessica Biel, Scarlett Johansson, and Angelina. That's a list. That's a list. That's a list.
It's still number one.
Angelina's number one, Scarlett's number two, Jessica Biel because of all the
Do you
horror.
want to know? Do you want to know who's number 100 on this list, though? You do want to know.
Who's number one?
Yeah, you want to know?
Christina Hendricks.
You're close with the Christina Ricci.
Applegate.
Christina
Wow.
Ricci is number 100 on the top list.
Well, that's something.
I don't know what's going on with this list here.
Okay. Whatever y'all like. I'm not voting on it, but you know.
Yeah.
I told y'all I don't want. I don't have shit to do with this list.
Jennifer Aniston is 91 and Courtney Cox is 89.
Her rankings around the same as her age. Where's my?
Oh, listen.
Yeah,
but you leave that beautiful white woman aging well alone. Okay.
Is there a black list? Like, I'm tired of glorifying these motherfuckers.
I don't know. That's
don't have to worry about getting deported. Like, come on, man. Like, how do y'all think? All right, well, that's great. List of white women that exist. Let's go ahead and start wrapping up. I had a real quick mention for y'all. Something that I thought was fairly newsworthy. I don't know if this has made the rounds just yet in our universe, but I believe we can look with some hope to the Spider-Verse for more projects. It appears that in addition to the Beyond the Spider-Verse, that there is also the Spider-Punk movie that we mentioned. as well as a Venom, and even a Spider-Woman movie. So I'm not going to sit here and dwell on this because we could talk another hour on the potential or lack thereof of each of these. But I think that this is a good step in the right direction. I think Sony has finally realized that, yeah, those movies like Venom and Morbius, maybe not. This is where our bread and butter is. So let's just rest our laurels here. And I think that that makes sense. And this is not going to do anything but do good for the Marvel industry. You don't seem to agree, Lady Blur, Lady Mandalore. I'm not good at reading faces.
Okay, first of all, we already 4 years out from Beyond the Spider-Verse because they can't. Something keeps coming up and they have to keep pushing this thing back.
Blade.
But it is the Blade of the Sony universe at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many years we gotta wait until this shit actually comes
Still
out?
don't have a live action Miles Morales. Like, how long do we have to wait for this?
Well, the only argument I have against it being compared to Blade is that Blade has been pushed back because of production issues, but that's not the case with. Isn't it?
They're in the
The
middle.
movie was supposed to come out the same year as Across the Spider-Verse. They were announced to come out the same year.
Yeah, and now they're both pushed back. So
What Beyond was supposed to come out the same year?
Yes.
Okay, well,
remember how they
enlighten me, y'all. My bad.
Remember how they left the ending? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
It was supposed to kick off into the Prowler, like, you know what I'm saying, like him being the Prowler, like, you know, that ultimate. We never got to see that shit. That's where we're cliffhangering on that.
Oh, hold on now. The movie came out like last year.
The movie was originally announced to come out in 2023. One was supposed to come out in April. One was supposed to come out in November. It was supposed to be 2 movies same year.
Yep.
So they led us to believe that they had been working on Beyond the Spider-Verse ever since Into the Spider-Verse. So that was like 5 years. So what Kira is saying is now add more years onto that 5. We're like 8 years in, and Beyond the Spider-Verse is still being worked on.
Yeah.
The only good news we got is that I think Shamik Moore said they finally started doing their voice.
They started the action.
Finally.
Which is
not
a great time.
My apologies, Kira. I see what you meant now in terms of like the production being constantly pushed back and issues. Okay, I thought that with regard to like the development of the project, because we know Spider-Verse is already indeed an entity and Blade is still a theory.
And then my other part is, who the fuck is writing all this shit?
Right.
Who's putting all this? Who's a part of it? Who's directing it? What actors are you going to have attached to this? Are they going to be able to do the work by the time y'all get around to them, whenever the fuck that may be? I mean, that's cool that you saying that, but we also were supposed to get a Sinister Six movie.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So I'll hold my breath.
Hold the breath, and that's fair. And all of these are fair charges. I guess for me, I just got a little excited because 3 out of the 4 of these are Black characters. So I was thinking that this is a good pathway because Sony right now is basing their future in Marvel on Black leads, even in the animated universe. I mean, Jessica Drew is played by
Issa Rae.
Excuse me. We know Hobie is being played, and I think Daniel Kaluuya actually is having, if according to some of the articles I read, some influence, if not a lot of influence in the production of the product. And we already know Shamik Moore, so that's 3 Black voice actors of prominence that could lift this tide. And so that's why I got excited. Everything you said, Kira, is extremely valid, and those are things that I hadn't even considered. Like, this is starting to become the Frankenstein project of Sony. So let's just hope that it doesn't end up being that, but doesn't look good. But like Ant said,
it's crazy because like
in the studio,
Spider-Man has been Sony's cash grab for years. Like, and it's crazy that they can't figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And figure out what the writers and whatever the problem is with production and why we still haven't gotten all this. Like, I'm sorry, but this is your cash grab and you are not grabbing. Like, what the we are waiting. We are throwing money at you. Like, give us the shit. And they're like, we're just gonna think a little bit more on it.
Well, I mean, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I'm not upset with when a movie gets pushed back if it's for the right reason, if it makes it better. You know, it's kind of like when I don't get mad at the airplane or the airport for delaying the flight when there are mechanical issues with the plane. It's like, yeah, take your time getting that right, because I don't want to have any issues when I'm 50,000 feet up in the air. I'm sure Ty feels the same way. But yeah, man, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see.
our expectations aren't high. And if anything, they could do like, you know, like HBO did. Oh, the first one was okay. Well, we added a second segment to it. Here's some more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something is better than nothing at this point, because if they keep stringing us along, I'm sorry, but whenever they give it to us, I'm not gonna want that shit no more.
This is a fair point too. That's a fair point too. And I've said, and I've been on record saying that Sony, Marvel, you guys do not have an infinite window of time for Miles Morales, because the black community is already starting to turn against Miles Morales. It's starting to, I'm not saying in mass, but there's already, you know, Thanos was right whisperers saying like, look, if we're going to get an option between Static and Miles, we're going with Static because he's the authentic black man. And so you may be missing your window, Miles. You bring out this Miles Morales and be like, okay, go ahead and have him Latinos. He's Puerto Rican anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't subscribe to that notion, but I'm just reading multiple comment sections and seeing this take root, not take over, but root. And where there's a seed, sometimes there's a tree. A few years later, that's all I'm saying. Speaking of seeds, trees, and being high,
you've been trying to do that for a while. You have really been trying to do that for a while, but I give you credit.
Give what? Do what for a while?
You've been trying to make this make believe Miles hate. That
wow!
Like it's like, okay, so a couple people get on thing and they're mad because the movie hasn't come out, and then they start saying little stuff, and then you give it some type of credence. Mm-hmm. There's really none of that, because the biggest thing is just frustration. Everybody's just frustrated because they, like Kira said, you're telling us one thing, but you're doing another. Eventually, anybody in a right mind who has common sense, who has eyes to see and ears to hear, will realize that, look, you don't have my best interest and thing, I ain't fucking with you. That's how people do. They move on. But the way this thing works, called life, is when you circle back and then you got what it is that I always wanted, nobody else got it. Guess what? Supply and demand. I have to watch it because nobody else got it, and I've been needing it. So all of this fake hate that you be trying to create about Miles, you know, people are over here like, Miles might come out, and then everybody be like, we don't care about you now, Miles. No, nobody's gonna be like that, bro. Nobody.
I didn't say that they would be like, we don't care about Miles, but I do believe that there is a peak of interest that could be bypassed if those who are in charge of said products don't take advantage of them when they're at the height of their popularity. And all I have is this as, and again, I'm not saying, and I said this, and you can go back and watch the tape. I didn't say ain't nobody gonna watch that movie. I said, look, the seeds are being planted as to why Miles Morales, unlike when he first came out, when Brian Bendis first introduced us to him, and we was like, we got a black Spider-Man. We was all happy. There are seeds of, oh, he's only half black in some of these sectors. And I'm not saying that that's going to deter people from seeing the movie, but the same feeling that they felt back in the early 2000s when he came out, it's not the same that everybody will feel. I use this as some points of, as evidence for the court. So we pose this to our followers, a poll. One of these folks got to go together, now, go forever. Now we know that it ain't going to be Black Panther and Storm. So it kind of got left to the bottom. Those two at the bottom, the two young bucks. And let's just take a pick some of the comments. Now, this does not represent everybody. All right. Miss Isis says 3 could go. I think we don't reach and tell us which ones. Aha. Funny. Tony Baker says Static can go. All right. But then we see the half-breed must go. I've never seen. Now, that's one guy. It's one guy 9 weeks ago. I'm not saying that's the masses. I get it. All right. I get it. So I'm not saying that's the case. Miles got to go. I love him, but he ain't an original character. He's basically the black copy of the best superhero. All right. Now, again, these are very, very, very minimal, small sample size. But these are samples that I did not see when Miles first came out. And all I'm saying is the longer they wait to capitalize on his popularity, the less popular he becomes. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is I just wonder when all of that came out, were you in the comment section going up and down the comment section waiting to find that one comment that supports your theory? And when it comes to see, hold on, my brother. Hold up, let me cook. And when it comes to seed planting, the only farmer I see is you. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is, again, that you have, this is a relative reoccurrence that has happened multiple times. I'm sorry. Mind you, what does reoccurrence mean?
What does twice mean? We can't both say the same thing in different words.
It means a reoccurrence. But I'm glad you support my theory. You know what I'm saying? So
this is.
Look, I'm just saying that I'm starting to see some saboteur type behavior coming from your side of the room, sir. You keep talking about seeds being planted, and you go through the comment section, find 2 comments that support your theory, and you like, look, they're planting seeds. I told you somebody. Yeah, there's 2 other people in this world.
Why would you accuse me of doing anything that is not of good intent? Like, there is no reason whatsoever for you to ever accuse me of having any malicious intent. I have nothing but goodwill here, sir. I would never, for any reason whatsoever, spark the flames of lies and bullshit. How dare you? Damn it. You ain't gonna sit here and put me in here. Well, I, and it is I only who will go about and find the way. Now, remember Pee Wee Big Adventure? Now, all right, y'all didn't see Pee Wee Big Adventure. Okay, he put his bike in the fire. For those who don't know, and you know, it was Pee Wee had to find his bicycle. It was, you know what? All right, go ahead, cook, Ty. He's cooking.
Yeah, man. I think everything has been illuminated at this point. We understand.
Wow, really?
We understand your stance. We understand your stance. But I'm here. Listen, can I just say this one last thing, and then I want you to go ahead and continue to lie. But I just want to say this on behalf of those who understand business and understand that this is just the way it goes in the movie world right now. Like, we're not gonna get, you know, movies when they tell us we're gonna get it. It's gonna be something that happens. This is called life. Things happen. But I know at some point we will get versions of other Spider-Men, but I am content with the version of the Spider-Man that we have in Tom Holland. Because as long as Tom Holland keeps being successful as Spider-Man, then that keeps the fan base intact when it comes to being attached to Spider-Man. So as long as we have another movie, which, by the way, we do have a movie on the way, starring one Tom Holland. You know, as long as he continues to be successful, people like Shamik Moore, who voice Miles, and may, who knows, get an opportunity, who knows. But I'm just saying, nobody here is gonna be like, when the Miles Morales, you know, introduction into the MCU or Sonyverse or whatever happens, they're gonna be like, you know what, you know what, you know what, no, fuck him. He took way too long to come, and we don't appreciate it. And because of that, I'm not going to support that movie. I got a Puerto Rican friend named Minnie Morales. Minnie, that will beg to differ and will be there with his Puerto Rican flag on.
But okay, all right. We probably got this. We got to continue this conversation because this gets a lot deeper. Because I could even use Minnie as an example. Because remember how Minnie how he reacted about Captain America America Chavez.
Yes.
All right, and her not being represented accurately in his community. Like, yes. I just think that the uptick of Black people who originally just like they were sick. And I don't want to cross over into politics, but he voted in 2008, but by 2016 there was, oh, he ain't really Black. You know what I'm saying? From a lot of the same people that voted for him, what he did for Black people. Oh, he ain't really fully Black. There's a lot of room for people to change their opinions. It doesn't mean that they won't still support, don't still have adoration, won't still go see the movie. But I'm just saying, like, there was a time where it'd be very hard pressed for you to find these notions. But I digress. Let me just say this part real quick. Do you believe that the greater public, if introduced to a, you know what? Let me not go down that path. Nah, man. Nah, we ain't got time for that, man. I don't even want to sit here. Nah, I'm not.
I got one
nah.
question.
Go ahead, please.
When
Go
Vince put on the glasses and the horns and had the little devil stick, do you guys remember a show named Cow and Chicken?
Oh my God.
He did remind you.
No, you did not do this to me. Yes.
Smiling and everything. It was great. If we did a side by side, I'm just saying that shit would have been funny.
Did you just make me the naked ass chicken, the dude from Cow and Chicken with the naked
Tell me that didn't pop in your head with like just seeing the glasses and like, you know what I'm saying?
No way. You're really gonna do this. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, here we go. Got to give the people what they want, right? All right, there it is.
Oh,
No,
side by
please don't.
side. Seen it first. This is ready for Halloween.
Please don't do what I think you're about to do.
Do it. You guys are welcome.
I shouldn't even take this down. I should make y'all just watch this in a constant loop for like the next 2 hours. No.
Yes. Where's the devil horn? Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, what are we? No, Cal. What are you talking? What is you talking about, Cal? Well, I thought that make a lot of sense of it, devil. No, what you so stupid, Cal? Won't you go over there and get some milk? Nah, the devil dude don't actually talk. Excuse me, the devil dude don't talk like that at all.
He doesn't.
But yeah, I don't like this depiction of this comparison.
I don't know why it popped
like
in my head. I was like, wow, why does he remind me of Cow and Chicken Devil right now? Like that is really funny.
I don't know what to feel about you, Yas, but something tells me to do this. That's my sister, yo. I could never do that, man, yo. All right, whatever. Fine, Yas. You made it funny. Ha! I made it funny.
My bad.
All right. Let me get into something so we can wrap this up because this don't got to be a 3-4 hour session today. I did have something that I seriously did want to ask y'all about, and I honestly am having trouble remembering what it might have. Okay. I had two things. I do remember. I completely remember now. These are random. And Lady Kira, check the Lady Kira. I keep making just her name is like I just change it. It's just interchangeable. Lady Mandalore Kira in the private chat. All right, so there is something that we have to talk about because somebody on our panel did something really cool with somebody that we were chatting about. So remember about an hour ago when I was lambasted for bringing up the possibility that Angelina Jolie might have been a friendly, and because Laura Croft is being played by Sophie Turner. Well, story time. Already too many times. Let's do a little something different. So one person on our panel, and we will leave this up for the chat to try to guess. It's too late. I already gave it away. Kira then already. She said that she did. Well, you have a story, Kira.
I do. All right, real quick story time. So, a couple of pre-pandemic, I think just pre-pandemic, when Miss Sophie Turner was about to become a Mrs. Jonas brother. She's out, she's popular, Sansa Stark, gang, we up for her, Ramsay ain't shit, that type of time period. Hi, yeah, what happened? I had a birthday in January. It was cold and dark and dreary, like most of us Capricorns have to thrive, and it's fine. So it was me and my co-workers from work. There was a secret karaoke bar down in the West Village that we would all go to. So that was my birthday present. I wanted to drink, sing poorly, and be with friends. Everybody was like, "Hey, yay, it's getting cold outside. I gotta go. It's 11 o'clock. Bye, 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 bye." And I'm like, "Nah, bet." Me and my friend, Lord Christian, we're sitting at the bar. We chilling. We like, yeah, this is nice. This was a nice little good time. And in comes down the stairs with the light lit back behind her, full silhouette, Sansa motherfucking Stark, ladies and gentlemen. Her and her entire goddamn entourage of giggling, gaggling girls are downstairs having a good old time and singing karaoke. Now, I'm not afraid of a good time myself. They were all downstairs singing Jonas Brothers songs. I'm not gonna sing that shit. But I put on a song. A few of their friends came up. Santa Star came up, and we were all singing together with the fucking song. I can't remember what it was because I was having an out of body experience. And then we was all dancing and singing and having a good old time. It was nice. It was nice. She was cool. Everybody was cool. Nobody was like flocking around here, so she got to stay a little while. It was nice. It was nice. That's my short story. He's very nice and reserved.
Okay, I have questions.
Yes.
All right, I have questions.
I was drunk.
All right. Question number 2.
Yes.
So was she warm to you?
No, she was very. Okay, so I think this is a New York thing. As long as you don't burst the bubble, everybody's fine. Everybody could chill. Everybody could chit chat and do what they want. Don't pop the bubble.
Okay.
So she was with her friends. Everybody saw her. Everybody was like, I'm gonna just accidentally take a picture while I'm looking over here and put my camera back down on that type of situation. So she is very nice, she's a human being. She's a normie. She is a normie. She's not all about ew, don't touch me type of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ty.
The most important question in the room: Can she sing?
Can she sing?
It was a Jonas Brothers song, so I'm gonna leave that up to y'all to decipher. She loved her man. She loved her man. That was it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
What did you sing, lady?
I don't remember what song it was with her specifically, but my go-tos are. Oh no, I know what I sang. Oh shit. Oh my god, I can't remember. Dave Grohl. What is the name of that song?
How long?
No. It's the up. It's the
Foo Fighters.
No.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. The best of you.
Let me give you the best of you.
You sure? Because the chat's over here talking about it was year 3000.
It was not. So they were not there. I don't even know what song that is. Don't lie on me.
What's up, Tafar? She was saying
Disney Channel classic. Ain't no fucking way, my bro. No. 3,000. Leave me alone.
You know the entire album, huh, bro?
Who?
Oh, me?
Vince. Vince over there. Every time you say a song, he sings the song. Like
I like Foo Fighters. It was
they're a good band. They are. You can't talk shit about Foo Fighters. Okay. No, they actually are a good fucking band. That's a good band.
I literally on my playlist, like the acoustic version of let me see. How long for you? And I wonder.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, why can't I remember that song?
Forever.
I want to say it's like
again. If I get a sense of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Everlong.
Yeah, Everlong. No, come on, yo, listen to the lyrics of this song. He says, breathe out so I can breathe you in. Yo, sometimes they be saying shit. You be like, oh, that's sick, bro. Like, look, I'm sorry.
That sounds like a shotgun. That's what it sounds like, a shotgun. You know what a shotgun is? That's what that sounds like, bro. Like, yo, you making it sound like he just said some deep shit. He just got some smoke out of his homeboy's mouth. That's what he just did. That's what he did. Breathe out, watch it breathe in. He just smoke. That's what he did.
Oh my God. No.
Maybe
I never put that imagery with it. Oh my God, yo. All right. Yo, we'll have to take another day to talk about.
We're going to talk about our favorite white actresses and our favorite white albums.
Oh my God. This is like a perfect time for another commercial break. Can we do another commercial break?
Oh my God.
All righty, guys. We'll be right back after these messages.
Good Lord.
Has anyone ever forced you to do something you didn't want to do? If you or a loved one has been victimized by WPS, you may be entitled to compensation. Symptoms may include sudden peer pressure to skydive, unsolicited invites to Burning Man, and eating spider ass. Don't suffer in silence. WPS is real. Protect yourself before you end up hiking with no water. Are you at risk? Shit, you could be. The good news is there is help available. The WPS hotline is staffed 24/7 by trained counselors who can help you through the recovery process. You can call them at 1-800-FUCK-THAT-SHIT.
All right, everybody, make sure you please tune in and support our sponsors, Pink Riot and 100 Fuck That Shit, if you are having issues with white people shit. On the way out, I did want to ask one thing of Todd, since he's so vociferous this morning.
I love that.
Man, you be digging, man. Hey.
What am I thinking?
Please
okay,
share
enough.
with the class.
The definition of what
You need to put that on the screen.
right.
Enough of us acting like we're not intelligent, melanated individuals here that all have a fairly decent vocabulary and didn't get, just the 200 points we get for signing your name on the SAT. Come on now, I know who I fuck with, and I don't fuck with no dumbasses. And we all on here got a high level of intellect and a high IQ. So enough with the whole. Oh my God, you use the big word,
class, sir. Maybe somebody doesn't know. Maybe everybody.
Vociferous. Like you can literally hear vociferous is very vocal. Like you're being very outward about your thoughts. It's not a very. Come on, Lisa's a greyhound. Come on, Lisa. Look, we just fuck with smart people.
There's a segment in there somewhere.
Tafar, we don't need you influencing more drug habits in here, man. Look, we don't do shotguns no more. We don't smoke blunts no more, bro. We don't. Anyway, so Ty, this one is for you, and then we can go ahead and get it. I literally thought of you and you only when I saw this, because there are more than one movie going experience, and I know you are an experienced moviegoer who does not only see movies in the movie theater, but also sees them at home and even in 4D. So I was curious about your take of this. This is being pitched as a new way of going to the movie. This is a full surrounded movie theater with padding and all of that. Now, I don't know if you can get this at your house, but if this started to be the new wave of movie going, would you be interested in this? Now, even if it may cost a little bit extra, does this appeal to somebody like you who really, really gets into the movie going experience? You've done 4D. Talk to me.
I saw this. I saw this post, and I don't know if the amount that it's going to cost is going to be worth the experience. I feel like this is next level. This ain't just going to be. And I know what I paid just to go let my seat shake a little bit. This is like your date night is different now. Like if it's gonna be 200 for me, 200 for you, just to go into the movies to experience this. I don't know. I mean, of course I would. It just seems dope, and
Yeah.
I've ridden the rides. I've gone to Dave and Buster's and been on the interactive roller coaster and all of that, and that's fun. But I just wonder how much this would cost it, because it definitely looks. There's only 4 seats, bro. This like it's not a. This looks like a ride for you and the wife, and you know what I mean. But it's gonna be a costly ride. If maybe I'm wrong. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is in Japan, and things are not maybe as expensive as it is over here in America. But I would assume if we ever got something like this in the movie theaters here, that is going to be $100 ticket at least. Like that's at least.
How much did you pay? You've done the 4D. How much more was that?
Well, which you made 4D by the shaking seats, right?
Yeah.
And the air blowing and stuff. Those tickets are like $40. Those are like $40 a piece. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
that's pretty expensive.
That's not. Movies have been going up. It is steep, but it's an experience, and you don't always have to do it. But it is depending on the movie, it is a good experience. I will say that. I watched Superman with the 4D experience, and I enjoyed, the rumbling when the fight scenes were going on, and the air blowing on me, making me feel like I was flying when he was flying. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. So
like
this is different because it looks like the seats are moving, like you're moving through this. Either it's moving or the scenery is moving and making you feel like you're moving.
It's giving Star Tours is what I'm getting from it, right? Like for my Floridians, like for those that have been to when it was MGM Studios, now it's Hollywood Studios, it's giving like Star Tours, like the Star Wars rides, God Wars, those rides where it's completely digital, but you sit in the chair moves a little bit, except for it's in your house or in a building somewhere instead of being at a theme park. And Kira, yes, look interesting to y'all. Kira, you had thoughts. You were about to say something.
Transformer 1, that shit was fucking awesome in 4D. That shit was a good fucking time for real. Worth every penny. And I also didn't feel like I had goddamn whiplash at the end of it. But this is a lot. This is too much.
So my only concern is if people so there's a lot of people who can't do certain rides at amusement parks because of the motion sensors. This right here would be something that definitely would fuck a lot of people up, and my husband would be one of them. Like literally, I can't take him into one of those, and then like the whole day is ruined because he'll feel like he's gonna throw up, literally, and he can't get it, he can't undo it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. I think it has good intentions, but a lot of people are not going to be able to do unless they take a Dramamine or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be able to fully immerse themselves and experience it because it's a brain thing. It's a vertigo thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not something and the whole point is if the seat doesn't move and it's completely a visual thing, that's not going to be good. There's going to be throw up all over that fucking chair.
You right.
That's a good point. That's a good point, guys. That's a really good point.
I'm just saying, I've taken so at Universal they have a lot of now the simulator rides where you're sitting in a seat basically, and it moves a little bit, but the whole screen around you is basically what is moving. You know what I'm saying? I can't take my husband on that because he will literally get sick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's because of with vertigo, it's his brain is not processing and the moving. It's just too much. You know what I mean? But I could take him on a boat. He's fine. But that shit, it's just too much it's too much sensory overload. So a lot of people have that problem. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize it till they're into that shit. And then they're like, I need to get the fuck off now. Now, get the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And it's most of the time, what happens when you get dizzy and you know what I'm saying? You fucking throw up. So just think about, you know what I mean? Something like that. If someone doesn't process and they're sitting in the seat and they don't process, I'm not in an amusement park. I'm in a movie theater. I can't just stand up and walk out. You know what I'm saying? And they just just think about that. That's just what I'm thinking about. That is going to be a bad time. So I don't think I would want to know.
First of all,
for that, you know what I'm saying?
Sending love to our homie Austin. He's an adopted brother of ours. We love Austin. It's the truth. Question: has he ever ridden? Do you ride roller coasters?
Yeah, no, he's a roller coaster junkie, but he cannot do the simulator rides at all. I've tried different ones just to see if it was a certain one, you know what I'm saying? A certain type of one. No, he can't do any of them. We went on 2 or 3 and he was done for the day. He was I need to not be on any more things that move anymore. I'm done. And I was just are you serious right now? You're you know me. I was are you joking or are you being serious? Because I'm about to go on a ride. I'll leave your ass here. And you don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I spent my money. I'm gonna go on the ride. So you can sit with the shit and I'm gonna go. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I hit a couple rides. It was simulators. Listen, let me tell you, from start to finish, going in the gate, I was in the seat, came out 20 minutes later, I was off the ride. And he was like, damn, babe, that was fucking, holy shit. I was like, you see how much longer it is when we're together? I was quick. Just throwing that out there.
That's dope.
Nothing but love for the homie Austin right quick. All right, cool, man. Well, this is kind of weird. It is like having the Back to the Future ride in your living room. So I could see that. Now, I'm for it. I'm here for it. In fact, one of the first things I thought was, can I hook this up to my PlayStation?
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, and I was like, holy shit. So if I'm sitting there playing, Helldivers, right? And now instead of me just looking at the front, it's like, holy shit, there's a freaking tank on the right-hand side of me, right? I gotta look this way, look that way. If I'm playing MLB The Show, Mortal Kombat, something, the head comes out of the screen, is right in front of my eye, like, I'm here for that. Like, I don't know. It's appealing to me. And I get the whole medical aspect of it, and that sucks for some people, but it ain't me.
Maybe playing video games, it might be fun, but I'm just gonna give you a tidbit. When I'm playing Star Wars, I can't remember exactly which one it is. I think it's like Last Galaxy, where you get to fly in the plane and like, you know what I'm saying?
I get dizzy on that. Yeah.
Every time I'm playing, I'm like, fuck yeah. And I'm like doing circles and all this crazy fun, dynamic shit. And my mom and my husband are like, I'm going to throw up watching you because this shit. Like, what the fuck? Yaz? You know what I'm saying? So it's a mental thing. I really think like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the visual aspect with the brain trying to process it. It's just like, it's a thing some people can do and some people can't. But if I had a 360 fucking chair, that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that'd be next level, though. I'm just throwing that one out there.
You know what? This would be great for people that like horror movies. This would be great for people that like horror movies. If you're hearing shit like off to the side and that motherfucker's actually right fucking behind you,
punching through the screen, that shit is damage. No, bad idea.
Jumping up. Yo, Tafari, why we ain't played Helldivers yet, man? I need you to get pull on up, man. Come on my ship, the Fist of Freedom, and let's go ahead and bring democracy to the planet. Come on to the Fist of Freedom.
What are you?
I'm not very good at it. I'm very bad at Helldivers. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at it. The Fist of Freedom is a very open fist. It's a soft fist. It's not.
Let's change the subject.
It's not a hard ball fist. It's more like
I want to say something inappropriate so bad.
No, I was gonna just say this.
There you go, lady.
Like, so am I the only one here that was like thinking like, I would watch porn on this shit?
Oh my
Negro,
God.
No. Wait a minute.
Listen, all right, man. Gosh, man.
You're the only one.
Nobody watches porn now.
You don't say
this dude wants to watch.
Loud.
Wow.
This dude wants to watch.
Room to be submerged.
Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's going out.
Money shot on the way. Nah, man. Yes, you are the only one. yes, you are.
Yo,
you don't want to wear a rain jacket while you watching TV. Stop playing.
On that note, we gotta go, man. I'm not doing this with y'all, man. What we ain't gonna do is sit here and let that be how we. Nah, man. Nah. Time took us to a dark place. So yeah, we gonna go ahead and start making our way up out of here, man. Let's couple announcements on the way out. Please do not forget. Please don't forget to support all of our friends in the Blurred Sphere. Yes, so that includes the Lady Mandalore. Of course, Lady Mandalore, you have a show tomorrow. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. I have my show on TikTok. No, excuse me. My show is recorded live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch. My guest for tomorrow is going to be none other than King Lion himself. He's going to be talking about his independent comic Flame. I'm very excited. Because we also get to talk about Marvel Zombies because we are talking the fuck about Marvel fucking Zombies and Blade Knight and all that shit. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm good.
All right, so make sure y'all tune in, Lady Mandalore, and yes, his favorite subject, zombies. Yes, it's anti-zombie. I don't know if you. She's not even like. We got to talk about Marvel Zombies too, because they just dropped the trailer and we didn't even talk about it. She put the blood.
Look it out.
Why are you getting? We just talked about it. Yes, come on. All right, I'm gonna say a very hard movie to watch. Damn, my joke just left me. I'm sorry. Let me just abort before it gets in.
It was
I made it weird.
Fury, that's what it was.
I made it weird.
Everybody was talking about this innocent little movie over here where we're all like, oh, let's watch Princess P or like Rapunzel. He's like, I want to watch Brazzers, Black.com. Like, what the fuck? Like, all of a sudden,
That looks like something I could have in my living room. I'm just saying.
We know what you want in your living room.
Wow, why this chair so sticky? Let me stop. All right,
Two girls, one cup action. Is that what you
I'm out.
Lady took it to a whole nother level. We're now in 1 cup. All right, so some of the announcements that I wanted to make did not involve what Lady's bringing up. 2 girls and 1 cup. But
the fuck?
Make sure you guys also make sure you guys also. Oh, you ain't seen it? Let me go bring up the girl.
No.
I heard it. I got it right here, man. Let me go ahead and bring this up right quick.
We don't need it.
You don't want to? Okay, all right.
It's good. It's good. You good?
So the announcements were: make sure you guys do, because I did see a comment on here from, I think it was Michael Nassif or somebody who was like, "Yo, so any foundation talk?" Yes, there actually is foundation talk. We just didn't do it within this particular format because we did it already and we posted it and it's online, because thanks to some of our resources and some of our very, very good close friends, we're able to kind of get a peek at some of these episodes. And so we did post already our feelings on episode 9 of Foundation, which once you leave here, I recommend that you go give it a shot. Like, you don't have to be the live show only. We also want y'all to check out our content on the YouTubes. So go check out our YouTube page where we did post. Ty, as well as Bree Bookish and myself, went over the episode 9 of Foundation. So go check that out. And for the season finale of Foundation, as soon as you're done watching it, you want to go ahead and see how you felt about it, how you should feel, and what you may or may not have missed, then come to our comment section, because we will post our feelings about the Foundation season finale, which approaches next Friday as well. This also goes for Peacemaker, Alien Earth, sometimes Star Trek, and we may or may not do a Wednesday thing. I get the feeling we're not really doing Wednesday. I don't think that Wednesday is really.
Cheeks of War. Cheeks of War.
Oh, the Cheeks of War. Are we doing Cheeks of War? Are we doing it?
Cheeks of War, man. We got you. Cheeks of War.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We can do a breakdown of the season finale, because I think the season finale is approaching, if I'm not mistaken. Right? And yeah, there's some cheeks. Oh, Kayana. Where have you seen Kayana? All right, so those are some of the things that we want y'all to take. Drop the link. Huh?
I'm working on it.
I
got you, Vince.
All right, I'm gonna give you this link right here, bro, because this is the only one you need moving forward, my friend. So this is the link, in addition to the movieblog.com, which is where you can see non and blurred related material, but most of the blurred related material is going to be located right here, sir. Just newblurredorder.com/live goes directly to the most recent video that's been posted. But if you just go to regular new
copy paste.
Oh, I can't copy. Yeah, copy paste. Can you copy paste it? I don't know if you can do it.
They can now.
So, yeah, you can just go on there, copy paste it. It's right here. It's just simple. All right. In fact, I'll do y'all one last favor on the way out. It looks very simple too. This is what it looks like, and we would all really much appreciate if you guys could start putting us in your algorithm. So like when you start look up stuff, or you want an opinion on something, check us out, man. We want to be a source of information as well. So this is what our site looked like. Really look kind of cool, and you can go here, and when you want to see about, make sure you join the Blur side, and you'll see these are our contents, and you'll notice that amongst these, you're going to find the Foundation recap for the most recent episode. So join our little, cool little website here, guys, and we'll just go ahead and keep the love going. Were there any questions on the way out? Is everybody good? Anything else we wanted to discuss? No, we Gucci. Comment section, everybody got their feels. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Leo. Harmony.
You got questions on that Fist of Fury though, bro. That's the after chat. Y'all gotta subscribe to the
freedom.
Y'all gotta subscribe to that one.
Patreon.
All right, now Harmony.
Who said Patreon?
I'll do that. Harmony get see? So I know it wasn't just
they
me.
Want to see it.
All I'm saying is I knew it wasn't just me. That's all I'm saying.
Subscribe, Patreon. That's when you get to see. You get your questions answered. Subscribe.
Yes.
Yo, we gonna lose Anthony, man. We just lost him like 3 levels being on this show. Like, Anthony is a whole Sunday school teacher. We be on here like, yeah, so
I'm a God-fearing man.
Anthony takes a shower immediately after our show every Saturday anyway. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all go leave more comments. Please go and vote in our polls on our Instagram. And like we always say, if you a geek, if you a geek fan in real life or whatever, or a freak, shoot, it don't matter. Go and hit that freak or geek flag fly. It's up to you. We'll see you next week or on the YouTube. Leave comments too so we can know you can stop by.
This is one of the greatest podcasts, and you know what? Fuck that. These guys are fucking awesome. Ain't my niggas to the end of time.